Okay, alright, so what is Patrick?
I'm gonna get
Are we just gonna be floating around like
It
this?
seems you've been met with an uncertain fate.
You find yourself in the crossroads of a rendezvous of travelers or some shit, I don't fucking know. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Welcome, travelers.
Yes. This one is taking on a bridge tour. It's great.
On a bridge.
The bridge tour was beautiful.
Yeah, the honorary tour guide. Honorary tour guide.
Honorary tour guide. Slugcat. Honorary tour guide. Slugcat.
Yes.
Yeah, so, okay, so what we do is that over here we go through this this thing, and then there's
so
like
yes,
the
hello,
parents,
you're welcome.
and then they say like yes, and then everything's on fire. Yeah, that's
I'm just here taking
it.
it all in.
That
So they've done a lot of tours.
precisely what we will be doing.
Hello, dear travelers at the back. Kindly move forward around trade tour guide. Friends and travelers, please come closer. Come somewhere where you can hear me comfortably. Come closer, friends.
You like free?
My expectations. Everyone, come hither. Closer.
I would like to apologize in advance for what I was about to do.
I can't get any closer. I'm almost in yet.
I see what you did.
Motorboat. Nobody quote that. My friends, I ask for your attention, please. Before we begin, I have some notes for you all. I ask that you listen carefully to the following. Please take a moment to adjust your world volume. You should be able to hear distant waves in the background. Make sure that the big button to your left is currently orange. If it's green, click it so that it is orange. Tour mode must be on. If you haven't touched it, there's no need to click it again. If you are experiencing lag, feel free to turn off all avatars for now. All you need is myself, Sheen, and Rendizo, the tour guides. Those in desktop mode, if you press tab, or if you're in VR, press the menu button with your right hand above your head. You will see this world's custom menu. You can use the fast travel menu in conjunction with the tour guide's help to catch up to the group if you need it. I will announce when we reach a new chapter in the story. One last note for VR users. This tour has some strong filters in some parts.
Does this smell like chloroform to you?
That's right, friends. You are free to add a friend request to any of us tour guides. We will accept and help you get back into the world if something happens to you. Now, my friends, it's been a while since we were here in the narrative of the prince. Here atop this tower, this crumbled tower. What is this place? Well, perhaps we'll find out. Please, follow me.
I'll click the orb. Tower. It's a flooded tower. That's the key. We're in a flooded tower.
In the recess of the mind.
I don't know.
Well,
Inner machinations of my mind are an
I don't
enigma.
want any spoilers.
Welcome
Okay, cool.
I've never
to the
been
fun.
here.
Is that
This is not a tower.
how much stuff is
This is where the fun begins.
Hey!
Giant
How you
little muzzle in my face. Sorry.
Good, but the tour is about to start.
It's been a while. I know. Kind of my fault. I haven't
You did
started
miss
a
much
bit.
from the lecturer. I'm just gonna tell you. You didn't
Where
miss
you
much.
from, Panda? You sound British.
I mean, with the New Year and the Christmas season, I did see the announcements. Like, there weren't too many tours happening because of the holidays and whatnot.
He's trying to crash me. He's trying to crash me.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm not. No, I'm trying to load your avatar because you know it's
Travelers.
optimized or something.
Oh, what?
Please
How
give
are
me
your
attention.
thumbs never tired?
Okay, I can just.
Oh,
That's my secret. I am tired.
yeah, I found a hole.
Without further ado,
Here we go.
the story begins.
Part.
Listen. Can you hear it? The waves. They say that when I was born, everyone could hear it. The midwives, the guards, the servants, even the cooks and stable hands, everyone in the castle could hear the waves. Everybody in the kingdom. Everybody heard the ocean. But that didn't make any sense. The ocean is nowhere near the kingdom. The oracle said it was a sign that I was different. But I never heard the waves myself. At least, not until... Chapter 1. High in a castle tower, alone in a dark chamber, a young prince trembles beneath the covers. His brow is furrowed with worry, his breath shallow and rapid. His mind is full, overflowing with grim images, twisted visions. Memories of that night, that storm, that harrowing storm, dark waters churning, roiling. Nightmares plague him, guilt plagues him. Some of the crew members and soldiers were found along the beaches, blue faces strangled by seaweed, bloated, half buried in grey sands. His father was not among them. All were lost to the sea. All but the prince. He awakens with a start, saved from the darkness of his own imagination, finding brief reprieve in the pop of a candle. But the remission is short-lived. He sits up, looks left at the raindrops sliding down the glass, then right, slowly surveying the dark corners of his chamber. There is a meal on the cabinet, likely cold as stone. The thought of food upsets him, his appetite absent for 1 or 2 moons now. With a shaking sigh, he reaches over, scooping up a trinket from his bedside table, and he brings it close to his face, squinting in the low light to make out its details. It's a pendant from the sacred land of Laodicea, given to him by his father, the late king. All he has is this pendant, his mother, and his brother. A warmth ignites in his heart, spreading across his body, keeping the cold at bay. Strong, charming, smart. His brother is everything their parents wanted. He even went to battle alongside the Silver Aegis and came back unscathed. The people look up to him. His brother is the king they want. The chill of night begins to win the fight. The pendant loses its power as his bed pleads for him to return. Heavy covers under which he can hide and wish himself away. A fragile bulwark against a callous, ruthless world that doesn't want him. He dives back down into his refuge and... Who would be at his door at this time of night? Is it one of the guard, making sure he hasn't fled? Is it the nurse checking up on him again? Is it the zealots, finally here to drag him to the tower? Rain batters the glass as he turns his head toward the door. You're still awake? The prince sighs and nods. His brother steps out of shadow, wearing a cloak and carrying a bag. Why is he dressed at this time of night? Has anyone entered your room? The prince looks at his brother. Have they? He doesn't think so. Aside from the rain and wind, the castle has been quiet. His brother seems nervous, and it makes the prince nervous. He shakes his head. Good. The brother glances toward the door. Get dressed. Grab whatever you can carry. The prince's heart sinks. Questions and fears swim in his mind like eels in a bucket of water. Is there a fire? Has Dacia finally reached the capital? Is his mother, the queen, sending him away? Is he finally going to prison for what he did? But none of the questions leave his lips. He just sits there, useless. Listen, his brother approaches the bed. This is serious. Put on your cloak. Take whatever you don't want to leave behind. Someone is after us, and... He turns suddenly to face the door. The prince tries to listen. Hurry, the prince. The brother says in a harsh whisper, now! The prince is terrified. He climbs out of the covers and reaches down to open the trunk at the foot of the bed, rummaging for his warmest cloak, the dark blue one with the hood. What about Mother? The prince's voice feels weak, as though it's about to shatter. What about the guards? The Aegis? What about... No, there's no time. His voice frightens the prince. Why is he being like this? The prince finds his cloak and swings it over his shoulders. He slips a long tunic over his nightgown, fastens it with the first belt he can find, and slips into some boots. He only has time to stuff the Laodicean pendant into his pocket before his brother grabs his hand and almost drags him to the door. The brother stops, gestures for the prince to be quiet, and peers out into the passageway. My friends, let us follow the pair into the dark. Please follow me.
Your hair is very bright. Please fix your hair.
Anyway, we're good. Roger.
Luminescent.
Hello.
The blue orb. I might switch into agate.
Actually, let me see about this one. Kim's can you fit on a tray?
It depends which
Very
Pokemon
important
game we're
question.
talking about.
Generation.
We have a
Through the
story.
hole at the end, you'll
First
respawn.
question. It's the first question I'm asking you.
I just had
You got
respawning
plenty
your
of time to think about
quick
it.
menu.
Mm.
The prince and brother pass through an empty hall. The castle has been quiet thus far, but here, footsteps echo from someplace ahead. Behind here, whispers the brother, pressing himself against a pillar. A moment later, a door swings open. The sounds of armor rattling and a woman panting draw nearer. The prince holds his breath. The figure staggers past in a rush, glancing around only briefly, and they exit the way the brothers came from. That was the Aegis. The prince's heart flutters. But something's wrong. She looked injured. And how didn't she notice them? The prince peers up at his brother, expecting him to go after her. But he doesn't. The brother grabs his hand and uses a side door. My friends, this way.
And boop the proof.
Hello. Throw you off the bookcase now.
We're sneaking, so I think should be fair.
Thank you.
I hope you as well.
Butterfingers.
Why aren't
All
you
here.
moving?
You tried washing
You
your
know,
hands.
if there was to be a trap, with the positions of 8 boxes, I suspect it would happen right about.
The story continues. Why are we here? The prince asks. The brother hurries past the shelves and moves to the far end of the room, ignoring the question. He starts to check everything, moving random objects, looking behind and under furniture. The prince looks at a nearby open book, some old red tome. Who is after us? The brother stops. The Oracle is dead. The Inquisitor killed him. He looks the prince directly in the eyes, breathless, afraid. I saw it happen, and he saw me. The prince stumbles back, catching himself on a desk. The Oracle dead? And the Inquisitor is... A cold chill crawls up the back of his neck. A sick feeling boils in his stomach. Dead. But the Oracle said that he is the chosen one. The oracle said that he survived for a reason. The oracle said he would learn how to control it if he went to Laodicea, and I found it. The brother steps back and dusts his hands. Help me move this. The two of them, carefully, quietly as they can, drag a shelf away from the wall. And behind it, low to the ground, is an old door. A secret passage. This leads outside the castle, the brother says. Are you ready? How is he even supposed to answer that? Ready? How can he be ready? No, this has to be a dream. It feels like a dream, a nightmare. The oracle can't be dead. Any moment now he's going to be shaken awake by his nurse, and his mother will be there, and for once he will welcome her presence. Yes, it's just a nightmare. He's asleep. Hey. The brother pulls him back. Hey. I know you're afraid. I am too. But without us, Lazarus has no ruler after mother. We're going to escape. We're going to hide. We're going to get help. And then I'm going to figure out a way to solve all of this, all right? It's going to be okay. We'll be okay. The brother puts a hand on his shoulder. The prince can only bring himself to nod before they both crawl into the secret passage. My friends, let us follow them.
Well, again.
Time to get blue.
And now the fun begins.
Here you go.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
Not it, I'm being the first sacrifice.
I'm going to ascend to godhood now.
Right, where should I park myself?
They have to reset the controllers.
The difficulty of being large, my friend. Where do I park myself so I'm not...
I can multitask.
We get the good ending.
Oh, imagine multitasking. Cringe.
My friends, down here, you're all
Oh.
Be careful what
Okay,
you do.
alright, so we're doing this then? Okay.
The story continues. The brothers emerge from the cramped passageway and find themselves in a dimly lit basement. It seems similar to the kitchen cellars, but the prince doesn't really recognize it. Judging by his brother's face, he doesn't recognize it either. The brother begins to cross the room slowly, checking every footstep. The prince follows, but halfway across, he stops. What's that noise? It sounds like grinding, rumbling, a storm. No, not again. An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. In a moonlight forest, a beast strides out of the undergrowth. It glides across the ground, argent, majestic, silent. A great silver elk. It lands, pauses, turns back. A younger, tawny elk follows, slower and with less majesty, yet bearing great promise. The great elk observes as the younger elk's shadow moves. It betrays the form. The forest becomes dark. my friends, travelers, you have a choice to make at this point in the story. The prince has 4 options, 4 ways in which he can respond to this vision. Descend, divulge, dwell, distract. I will give you 2 minutes to discuss what he should do. After this time expires, one of you will be called upon to give the best answer you have heard from the rest of the group. Your time begins now.
My friend.
That was the one we did last time when I was here.
Detach.
I
Been
remember.
about a month.
So we should try detach.
If it isn't going to work at the end, what is it?
I don't think we have. The last time we tried, we kept getting spurred from trying. Yeah, on the last tour of the year, we tried to do detached on that tour, and each one, the random people kept picking different options. So we have not tried detached in the other.
We have tried detached in the end.
Right. But in these earlier choices, we didn't get a chance. So let's try it this time.
More information without any consequences.
Also, thank you for dropping in.
I'm down.
It doesn't work. What hasn't been tried on this one?
Not much. We've tried every one of the regular options, so we're trying the secret options.
Yeah.
We basically
That's the thing.
that was my first choice when I was here, and this was out when I left.
Hello.
Because they don't do
That's
stuff.
the person to try something else.
Good to see you again.
Oh, what's the future of the tour? Oh, yeah, I don't know what was.
Yeah,
People just need to figure out the correct order, and then maybe it actually works.
Maybe.
We're gonna try detach now.
What we thinking over here?
To see if that's. To see if that's.
We're thinking detached.
Crap and extra bits. I could updrink myself with depending on this pocket. It's like a harness, you know? Bigger on the inside.
This is only my second time.
I'm
sorry if I'm not showing much emotion. I just had to deal with Mario Party 1 and 2 today.
Extremely
Excuse me, legless. I'm sort of Mario Party 1. So bad.
Well, someone is trying to port Mario Party 1 in its entirety to VR chat.
That's true.
I know, it sounds exciting. Yes. It's really work.
We are going
It literally has text demo all over it.
My game has been doing fine. I keep forgetting to bake the lights, but it's actually playable. And lately I've been working on my thrills. I will, once I get around it. I've been more focused on my thrills.
Not that hard. It is hard, but like settings.
Travelers, your time for discussion has come to an end.
Also make sure if you're controllers that grab the joystick and pull it, debump it.
There are many faces here, many of which are new. Geo, please stand aside. I can't see.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The darkness says hello. I will select
I choose to ignore the darkness. I choose to ignore the darkness.
minus, 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 Z, minus, minus, minus. Do you speak?
Yeah, I think I can.
Come forth. What is the best option you have heard?
I think detach is the general consensus.
Detach was not one of the 4 options I listed. But you wish to try it anyway, is this correct?
Yeah.
Your fate has been sealed.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What have you done?
Sorry, this isn't.
I think it's attachment.
It's not a cult. Praise the key.
It's a dumb idea. I should have thought.
There's some wacky ways we have to find secret cats in these tours.
It's a cult. Stop lying to yourself.
My friends, if you wish to find out what happens next, I ask that you become silent.
Also buy my merchandise.
Detach. The prince takes a step back from himself. He observes his own fear, his own experience. He observes the vision from outside. With this clarity, he can see the truth. He remains in the moonlight forest. The shadow continues to shift, sliding beneath the younger elk. The greater elk stamps its hoof, unmoved, but the shadow does not flinch. The elk stamps again, and the shadow cowers. Then the shadow turns in the direction of the prince, and the prince looks back at the darkness, black as the moon's shadow. And in this vision, the prince remains. The brother carries him upon his back throughout the rest of the hidden passage. This way.
Wait a minute.
That's a
What the fuck happened?
New path unlocked! This may not be very bad, but we know things. We know things, though. We know.
Good job!
Different.
What?
Where is he going?
The floor's...
Oh!
Skip this room.
Whole new route.
Damn. Damn.
Holy shit, Jarman.
Okay.
Jarman.
Holy shit. Even I know that was a skip.
Oh, I get it.
Seriously, just yeet through all of that?
Yep.
Yeah, we did. Yes.
I think I get it. Guys, I
Get it. I think I know what the
Guys, we
pursuit of
just
friends
said
is.
the
I know what
opposite.
we're supposed to do.
speed run strats.
We're supposed to speed run. We're supposed to speed run.
Gotta do detach on the other vision.
We have the 420 plated speed run.
I think.
Alright, let's see.
New record.
No?
I think the one time I've been here, we did well. And I remember that with all the rafters, we stood on the rafters.
Friends and travelers, I ask for your attention once more. The story must continue.
The cube speaks!
Must continue, friends. I ask that you listen to my voice.
brain cell.
Use that brain cell and turn it toward me. Cedar, may I borrow your one brain cell?
Yeah, what's good?
It's Kenobi.
Lend me your brain cell. The story continues.
Deal, baby. It's all yours. What I gotta do? What?
You shut up and listen, that's what you gotta do.
Hey, I agree. I'm gonna go to anybody actually with one quick question before
My
you do
friends, as a reminder, our only rule is that when we stop for narration, you all fall silent so that the story can continue.
Sorry, thanks.
Chapter 2. A final secret tunnel takes them up some steep stairs and into some long-abandoned home. A chill wind whistles through cracks in the shutters, accompanied by the gentle grey of dawn. The moth-eaten rug breaks apart as the prince makes his way to the old, dust-covered bed. He sits and sighs. He is tired. He is hungry. and his stomach still churns. The brother goes to the window and peers outside, one hand on the handle of his sidearm. Was that there this whole time? The prince wants to ask about it. He wants to ask about the Aegis, the Oracle, the Inquisitor. But his mouth is dry and his jaw aches, and he, for the first time, is afraid of the only person who has always been there for him. I think it's safe now. Are you alright? His brother is looking at him. The prince nods, and the brother approaches and offers a water skin. Here, he says. Have some. The prince looks at the water skin. The leather is carved with their royal emblem. He wants to take it. He wants to trust his brother. But he can't. And he doesn't know why. You think I attacked the Aegis? The brother says. You think I killed the Oracle? I didn't think he could hear any of that. The prince looks down. Well, says the brother, I did one of those things. I attacked the Aegis. I didn't want to, but you must understand that I had no choice. I saw the Inquisitor with the Oracle last night. I was going to speak with the Oracle about my coronation, but I heard their conversation. I heard what they said about you. I saw the fire in the Inquisitor's eyes, the blood spilling. The Oracle called you Oceanborn. The Inquisitor, he wields the power of miracles of fire. You know this. He thinks you were sent by the enemy. He thinks the chosen one should be fireborn, like he is. Well, I don't really understand it in its entirety, but what I do know is, if I went to the Aegis for help, then she and everyone else in the castle would have faced the wrath of the Inquisitor, including Mother. This way, it's just us. This way, everyone else is safe from him. You understand, don't you? The prince slowly lifts his gaze to meet his brother's. Something about his voice, the way he's talking. He's never heard his brother sound so afraid. He can feel the Lydissian pendant in his pocket. Look, the brother says, unbuckling his weapon. If you still don't trust me, take this. Wear it. Be the one to bear the blade. All right. The prince takes the sword from his brother. Sorry. The brother's stern visage was broken by a smile. Come on, we need to keep moving, he says. We won't be safe here for long. We need to get out of Moravos, and then I'll figure out what to do next. We'll find allies, someone who can best the Inquisitor. The brother stands and offers a hand. The prince takes it, and they exit. My friends, let us follow them into the castle town of Moravos and help them find a way out.
Interesting.
God, I was hoping that either would have given the sword.
God. Okay, so we've got...
Yeah.
We've got to data mine this shit. We've got to data mine this. unexpected.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The vision.
He still sees the things.
But it's okay. This next one I think would be really helpful because instead of being set on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next vision is very very clearly about literally the prince being chased by the Inquisitors, so I want to see what happens there.
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
Yeah. I want to see what happens. Oh, this is exciting.
You just keep
Friends and friends
Yes.
gather around where you can hear
This
me.
is their first tour.
Oh, circle around.
Friends, gather round. Come closer. Make sure you can hear me clearly. Though the winds howl, the town is slowly waking up, ignorant of what had transpired overnight. Rugs are shaken out of second-story windows. Farmers set up stalls to sell cucumbers, carrots and cabbage. Smiths stoke their furnaces, while innkeeps sweep the past night's chaos out their front doors. The sun barely manages to break through the clouds. This way, the brother says suddenly, and he pulls the prince aside into some bushes. Not a minute later, a pair of zealots, dressed in red, approach a pair of city watchmen. Let it be known, says one of the zealots, that the princes are to be brought before the Varna Church if they are found. They have committed treason of the highest order. Treason? Truly? The prince can't see the guards' faces, but he can hear the confusion in their voices. What do you speak of? The heir murdered the oracle and has taken his younger brother as hostage. The Inquisitor fears the heir is being compromised by the enemy. But the heir has faced nations on the battlefield. You mean to tell me he... Queen's orders, the zealot snaps. If they are found, the Inquisitor must be notified at once. Failure to do so will result in being branded an enemy of the crown and of God. As you say, we shall spread the word. And the brothers are left alone again. But he can know who we are, the brother says. Don't say anything to anyone. Keep your hood up and don't let anyone see anything you own. The guards won't let us out of the gates before checking who we are, and we'll definitely be recognized. We just need to get to... Alright, I have an idea. I know someone who could help us. We need to get across town. The brother looks down the road. My friends, the brothers are about to cross Morovos, but they are going to need your help. Tonight's NPCs are Ether Memento and Luna. Please come and stand below me now and change into your avatars. Everyone else, please take a moment to remember these names and show their avatars. They are the NPCs for this quest. They will be who you are interacting with.
You look like an adventurer, just taking arrows at me.
Geo.
Bye. Sorry, I had to. Just once.
NPCs, please take your positions in town, somewhere where you cannot hear me as I continue the rules. Everyone else, listen carefully. Ether smells like lemons. No, the quest requires that you are able to use a microphone. If you do not wish to speak, or if you think the NPCs know you too well, or if you want to opt out of this quest for any other reason, please come and stand behind me at the back of this alley. Everyone else, please take a moment to form pairs and stand in your pairs clearly.
Hey, am I allowed to stand with you?
Team up?
Oh, this is easy.
I mean,
Okay.
someone to pair with.
Easy.
You have the misinformation. It would be optimal.
I died, what's it?
Oh, you
No,
have
yeah.
no idea. You have
Parents?
no idea.
Unless you have someone else you want to join with.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, no,
You seem
I'm
eager.
sorry, I've got Mashy. I'm sorry.
If you'd want
they're really
to,
paired.
I wouldn't mind going in blind.
I mean, you could go in the world like, I don't know if do you have someone to pair with?
I was actually about to go. Mashy, you don't have a pair yet. Do you want to pair with, do you want to pair with George?
Okay, I guess not.
Do you have a pair yet?
Sure.
Okay.
There you go.
I have a pair already. I'm with this guy.
Look at you two, pair.
I'll accept whoever. I think I already know.
I'm sorry.
Okay, at the moment,
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I do not
I'm sorry.
Kinda, that's crazy. Look right next to you.
I did it again.
You've done this tour before.
You're like
Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up.
Travelers,
Here you go. We need a music box.
have a pair. Please come and stand at the base of these crates. Please come and stand at the base of these crates.
Well, yeah,
Wait, Shane, do you not have a pair?
The Prince tour, like the previous,
Ragnaros and
the previous.
Jack.
Okay, so
Are you
Move
pairs?
over here so that it's more clear.
You are now unified. Anybody
Ooh.
else who does not have a pair, please come and stand below.
Yes, I can tell.
You can always agree with me.
okay,
Kotak and Boney, you are now a pair. Does everybody else have their pair?
And now it's sort of like,
Yes.
holy shit.
Yes.
No, so much more is open.
You have my friends have had 6 other pairs. Please continue to lend me your ears. This is what the NPCs will be doing. They will be somewhere in the city and will be questioning you as your pairs, so please stay together. If they address you, you must answer their questions. No other conversation is allowed between the travelers and NPCs.
Right, can you really hold
This is what all of you will be doing. What?
Sorry, robotics trying to get any of these I tried to do, but the thing isn't open. I've got your light.
Please message another tour guide to assist. This is what you'll all be doing. You can freely wander the city of Moravos, staying together as pairs. You may talk amongst yourselves or with other travelers. When questioned, you must answer all the NPC's questions truthfully, except the princes, who will lie. The princes will be played by certain people that I am going to choose now. And just to add extra spice to tonight, I'm going to choose 2 pairs of princes.
Oh. Mm-hmm. There are.
Yeah, because we haven't lost yet. Trajan wants to see it.
I can't hear you from up here. I apologize.
You really don't have any fun. You make me the
And
prince.
tomorrow, are you a pair?
Yes.
When questioned by the guards, you must lie. And at the back, Fu and Koishi, are you a pair?
Yes, sorry.
You are also playing the princes. When questioned by the guards, you must lie. No role playing is necessary. You are answering questions about your real life. You may not give any indication whatsoever about who the princes are. That applies to all of you. Princes, you may attempt to hide from the NPCs, but you may come across as suspicious. Do so at your own risk. You will all have 10 minutes to roam the city of Moribos. At the end of this time, you will hear the town bell. Please then come and find me. The NPCs will then privately discuss which pairs they think were playing as the princes and lying to them. Your goal is to keep the princes' identities secret. My friends, your time begins now.
Alright, here we go.
Well then, shall we?
Come on, let's go, Pack.
You have to be shh about that, yeah. You don't say that.
Oh, shit. Alright. Oh, yeah. I'll do it, yeah.
Oh, I actually don't know your name yet. I haven't seen you on a tour yet. You're Lily? Oh, I'm Astoria. Nice to meet you as well. Anyway, let's explore like you said. Oh, yeah, I mean, the entrance to McZelic's. Okay, wait. Okay, we have been trying to find the entrance to McZelic's for like 3 weeks now. Do you have the key yet? Have you found the key?
I have not been successful in finding it, unfortunately.
Neither have I. So
We need leads.
are you alright? Really? Alright, so we've been trying to find this. So there's a place called McZelic's, and it's. Oh, really? So McZelic's is like it's a beautifully amazing. Well, yeah, but McZelic's is one of the best restaurants I've ever been to, and they locked it up. They locked it behind a gate, and we're trying to find a key to it now.
Yeah, so we can finally get a McZelit burger.
Yeah, I want my 10-piece confession.
Selling anything good?
They're keeping the 10-piece confession to themselves.
Yeah, we need to find it.
Yeah.
But we need leads.
Anyway.
Any ideas on places to search?
Game design.
Be cautious of the
beyond general study.
Game design. And you?
So, is there anything like, do you have anything special going on in your life? Why are you here in the Travelers? Why are you here on this tour? Oh, alright. Well, you see, down this way is supposedly where the McZelic's goes to. We can't get through it. It's an immovable wall. It's the power of McZelic's. Yeah, we need to get down there. It's where McZelic's is.
We need to get down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Ancient magics that block the way.
Yeah, and when I get
I think it's called something like you must gather your party before venturing forth.
No, look, I mean, we've got a party of 4, so
No, but we need to gather the party of McZelic's.
Okay, right. So what? We need to get to McZelic's party.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Guards, at least.
Well, yeah, I just want to get to sad meal.
All right.
I just want to get to sad meal.
You what?
If you were in VR, you'd be able to stare through this wall and see
Oh, do you like water lily or no? Well, then why are we going here? Take a bath over here. Let's go to a shower if it would be. Alright.
Any leads?
Here, grab.
I have questions.
There you go.
Any leads?
Alright. Not yet. We've been looking for the key down here. Can't find anything.
Huh.
What's the most
Maybe some
attractive
down this
personality trait you find in a person?
Maybe. Oh.
The walls weren't so slippery. I could probably climb the vines.
Probably.
They might have hit the key up there.
That's my answer.
Arrow is also a valid answer.
Anyways,
How does
what's
what?
your favorite TV series?
How much
Oh, 100%. See, Trajan was the one that told us about the key in the first, not the key, but that McZellix existed in the first place. He was the one that forebode the legend to us.
I have no idea what to do.
Watch out, it's the cops.
Oh, the quest is over. The quest is over. I don't know if it is. I think the quest is over for now, Lily. Let's make our way to the exit. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find McZell's today. Unfortunately,
Okay, so I think we've done this tour
3 weeks now. First McZell's.
Well, okay, you've done the tour 3 times, correct? Or
yeah, this is my
okay,
third.
That means I've done it 6 or 7 times, and I did it, and I've seen all of them, including the preview. So, so God, we've actually powered through this. We've actually powered through this tour very much. Huh?
Wait, it does? I thought it could.
I guess if this
But you said you'd never been here before, Lily. You liar.
That's it.
Okay, Shush, we aren't supposed to be in character. This is why I like this. I don't actually have to be in character. Okay.
What?
Trying to tell people as they walk by. Cressick.
I don't think we're gonna get the guards. What?
Trying to sell things as people walk by.
We have the Indies. We have the store Indizo. We have the marketable plushie Indizo.
Exactly. Let's sell Ren.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Unmarketable. Buy me. Marketable plushie. How much?
Ren?
At least 20 doubloons. Doubloons? Okay, wait. How about this? How about this? How about I buy you? How about I buy you and you give me the key to McZellix? We only take doubloons.
Sounds fair.
Darn. Yeah, you're gonna have to go to your nearest ATM. How would one get doubloons?
How do we even get this?
Besides an ATM. Steal. Steal? Alright. Well, maybe we can do some crime. Yeah, maybe we can do some crime. That might be a good idea. Yeah, a map to the ATM. That's the two things we need to get. We need to get the key to McDonald's and the map to the ATM.
I hear the guards have maps.
So this is the roadmap to to the map.
Yep.
We should talk to the guards.
Yeah. No, don't talk to them. You have to stay behind them.
We're still fighting our way
Yes.
to McZellix.
You've discovered skips, which means inevitably you're going to skip parts of the story. That's just how
Yes.
it is.
However, I do get the feeling that
I record a pair.
that is actually going to
You're being
give
questioned.
some...
I must
You're being
abandon.
questioned.
Okay, yes,
We're going to die. This is so
Indeed.
sad. Oh, we have one
This is
member.
so sad. We do? Oh.
yeah, for
Yes.
both of us.
That sounds bad. I don't think these people want to go for a bath.
We'll start to become a bar. We're low on those here. So.
I don't think we can find a map to McDonald's. Or no, the map to the ATM, wasn't it? Yeah, map to the
You
ATM.
guys quelled my worries. If you see anything suspicious. Oh.
Oh, those are the bells.
It's break time. Do.
Oh, darn, ran out of time. Let's go then. No map. Maybe next week.
Chowder.
That was a good one.
Nope, there's still people coming.
By the
Keep
way,
hitting
that
it.
is a neat avatar.
They're still finishing up a question.
What, mine? Thank you.
Yes, yeah.
I think everyone was finished.
Yeah, there you go.
Wake up!
Hit it harder, Trade him. Try to break that bell.
Harder.
At least 33.
Cheering my bell till my quest finishes.
Is the bell broken yet, or is it too strong for
Oh no, don't.
a mere
Don't get an auto cover. For the love of all that's good. Strike. Destroy.
It's always been too strong now, man.
Sandstorm, or I will.
This is why the hypercube has to be the one to hit it.
Wait, playing through the fire.
So what you're saying is I'd probably break my finger if I just broke it?
It's just a very
Yes.
strong space.
Yeah.
Okay then, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I break all my
Don't
limbs
send me a
just
video.
by falling an inch, so...
I realize I
I am
promised
doing
my
it
face in
so
your crotch there. I was grabbing my water.
I missed it. What was said?
I sniffed Trajan and he killed me.
Oh no.
Nice, Corp stopped him.
Una, if I may.
Excuse me, what the f-
Who is
Yeah, I already
No, it
missed
won't.
I already... Yeah, I don't know about you, but I already missed Geo.
Golf as a pastime, that's a bit strange.
We all know.
There's no one else that is more suspicious.
But hey, I guess it
Only
means that no
Geo
one's
was
gonna
still
update
here.
Oh no.
Well, I guess it means no one's gonna update the handbook anymore.
There was one from Z of watching food.
Oh, there you are, Geo.
And I
That is it. No.
What?
Didn't even feel it.
I've never heard of a boob tube before.
That's cool.
You know it's not
Actually.
dynamics on them, and that they move.
Hey, whoever said boob tube,
Oh
I'm
shit,
looking at
move.
you.
Hold up.
Hell
Oh, shit,
yeah.
they do.
Boop too.
Guys, look, his whiskers
What?
move.
I concur.
I hope we get to detach this time because this will be fun.
Choice.
Just checking.
What? I heard my name.
Always a pleasure with the old man.
What?
Take off the,
No, the old man, not the old man. I'm sorry, you are not people's favourite character.
Why
I hate to
not?
break it to you. I'm so sorry.
Ladies and travelers, your attention, please. Make sure you can hear me wherever you stand. This quest has come to a close, and it is time for the NPCs to present their accusation. NPCs, guards, Luna and Ether, which pair were the princess?
Boob tube pair.
Z and Smiles, come forth. You are accused.
Z and Smile. Is that so? Well, very well. Z and Smiles, please return to the crowd. Will tonight's princes please step forth?
On, I'll for you.
Yeah, both.
Where is she?
Tonight's princes, all four of you step forth.
All four? Excuse me?
Where is she?
Yes, there were two.
Oh no, you're gonna make it feel worse
And
now.
faithful, I
They've
put
increased
two
odds.
pairs in the mix tonight to make it interesting.
I knew
You got hit with the double whammy.
Furries were sus.
You had double the chance of getting it right. You still got it wrong.
No, I did not mention either of these two teams.
never questioned it all, but we walked around the whole time.
This is unfortunate. You must be very quick as you question. Efficient. Leave none standing. Wait, where am I? Anyway, the tour.
Yeah.
This, as you all know... Oh, you may return to the crowd, thank you. The NPCs were not correct. And the story is as follows. As he walks across Moravos, the prince tries to shrink back into his cloak. His brother strides ahead, swift and confident. How does he do it? Every Moravian looks at them, stares at them. Do they know? Do they know who they are? Suddenly he bumps into his brother as he comes to an abrupt stop on a bridge. He looks past his brother. A city watchman is talking to an elderly couple across the bridge. The guard's back is to them. The brother backs up and guides them both another way. The prince glances over at the old couple. He can see the old woman looking at him. She points the guard in the opposite direction, and he smiles. A short while later, the prince stops. What is that noise? It sounds like grinding, rumbling. An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. Amidst vague, towering structures, a blue bird flits, darting from corner to corner, desperate. Giving pursuit is a red feline, stalking calmly, appearing in places where it should not be. The bird is frantic, its movements urgent and panicked. It tries to stay silent, yet every beat of its wings betrays its location. And everything begins to redden. My friends, travelers, once more you have a choice to make. The prince has 4 options: descend, divulge, dwell, and distract. I will give you all 2 minutes to discuss what he should do to this vision. After this time expires, one of you will be called upon to give the best answer you have heard from the group. Your time starts now.
Dither.
Dither.
I was gonna say, is there a possibility to detach from the time?
We don't know because nobody has done it before.
Can we do that again?
Well, you'll just have to find out by asking to.
First is the best, second is the best.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, but it wasn't.
Honestly, it is. We are entering into unknown territory. We have no idea what's gonna happen.
Secret option.
Were you trying to kiss me there, Prote?
I guess you could say we're quite detached from reality.
I mean, we are genuinely getting different results though. Like, we are getting new dialogue.
Nah, we need more jokes.
And because, like, what was it? What happened with the first one? That was completely new. And that was
needs to
exciting.
practice detaching.
Literally asked for it.
I think that probably means we're really going to need to get to those.
We probably should detach for all of them tonight if we can, because it might tell us if we need to or not, like for later tours.
I mean, I am most interested in detaching in the dream, but
I was just being random to make the situation awkward.
Travelers, ding your attention, please. The time for discussion has ended. I will call upon one of you to give the best answer you have heard. And that one is going to be none other than Percival 243. Your reputation precedes you.
Why, thank you.
What will the prince do?
We were all saying detach.
Okay, we're gonna go with detaching.
Detach. I don't recall saying that is an option.
Well, it worked the first time. I figured give it a try again.
Well, Percival, let's find out together, shall we?
Yay, something good, I hope, is gonna happen.
Here we go. Speedrun strats. I get down.
Bad ending.
Well, I mean, you first.
Detach. The prince takes a step back from himself. He observes his own fear, his own experience. He observes his vision from outside. With this clarity, he can see the truth. He remains among the strange structures, fleeing from the fireborn beast. The red intensifies, and with it comes an unnatural warmth. It glows, it rises, and it burns. But it does not need to. This exists within the mind of the prince. His mind is his own. He stops running. He turns back. The fireborn is there. The prince takes control and looks down into his own hands and realizes that he can defy the power of his enemy. He can defy.
Is that good or bad?
And the prince remains in the vision. The brother carries him upon his back through the rest of the city, through the veterans' home, and into the city underworks. My friends, please follow me.
So we weren't. So this.
Rip Old Man.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay, so this is the one that we need to. Okay, I suspect this is the one that actually needs the detachment.
No, this is the one that actually needs to be detached.
I think that is.
Are we skipping? Oh fuck.
Oh. Poor old man.
We're just going.
Yeah.
Passageway.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh.
He did not.
We're just going. We're going.
I thought she's a secret
I
option.
swear I heard
Wait,
him say.
what?
Oh, we're still going?
Oh, okay.
careful, everyone. The water's polluted.
Oh no, not this garbage again.
If you go in it, you will slowly die.
Yes, this garbage again.
I don't know how slowly, but you will.
Enter the next area.
No.
How do you skip this?
No.
Wait, either.
No.
Either. How do I skip this? I can't do this.
Hold on.
Can we get sued?
We're still waiting.
Oh man, rip old
We might
man,
have another
rip
D
old
word.
man.
I had to speed
Do something.
I know.
I crashed.
I have a bad feeling, but
Did you make that avatar specifically for the tour?
Yes, because I didn't have any fucking comments avatar.
oh, that's really nice.
So I used old assets I found.
It's a really nice avatar.
You will learn the lore of Mega Man. You will learn the lore.
Interesting.
You will learn the lore.
I was hoping to use the sword on someone, but no.
You will.
I assume that we learn more about the
Looks great though. I like it.
Well, apparently Dio is threatening people now to learn the lore of Mega Man.
and say that-
Truly a terrible fate.
That actually does
Droki,
sound
you will learn the
worse than
lore of
hell
Mega Man.
itself.
No.
You
The
will
Mega
learn the lore.
You will learn the
This is like we are speedrunning this.
I
tour.
have a feeling that being too
Genuinely.
detached is probably bad, but that's
No, right, but we're in it. But
we're-
so we're in it
good.
now, so we need to probably.
Yeah,
we're in
we-
it
we
now, so
have-
we need
we
to
kind of
probably
have
do
to.
it.
Yeah.
For the rats.
Am I fine?
Friends and
Oh, yeah,
travelers,
you're
and
very
friends and travelers and dispatchers. At this point in the story, we have a designated break for you. Have a snack, rehydrate, and use the restrooms if you need to. Within 4 minutes, I would like you to be back here to begin the story.
Sweet.
I'll be back in a moment. For the first time, whether or not
I'll be back in a moment.
a D word.
Wait,
that was
someone's
used.
flamethrower.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. The one
Oh no, not again.
The particles
Additional soup making.
Could you do this to your friends or well?
I saw this one. Around the campfire and sing our campfire song. And we can sing it faster than you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing
Someone end this suffering. Why are you guys singing while I'm burning to death slowly?
You know, actually, all this screaming, it's nice and like toasty.
I'm hallucinating. There's someone with me in the fire.
Yeah, it's nice and toasty.
Man, I love tradition.
Tour guide, save me from this burning hell.
About the Inquisitor's motivations.
You know what? I'll join in on you. Wow, this is
Discuss
very comfy.
Power,
They said
working
they're
for
working
the
to
enemy,
the door,
whoever the
so
fuck
they
they are.
probably didn't hear me.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I'm sorry. You said that's a nice
Yeah, we keep missing people. Your misses with the Inquisitor.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright, so actual talk.
Sheen.
What the fuck?
On the food I
So,
got from
we have things that we need to actually do now with that. So we like someone said, I was about to say before I said it, needs to happen for us to do that. Yeah. We are kind of in it now, and we need to detach for the rest of the life.
Your friends here never cease to surprise me.
Yeah. Emphasis on defy.
Anyone in this room?
Definitely doing the final choice. We should do Defy.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
I hope I'm the chaser. I really hope I'm the chaser. I want to be the chaser. You're in for a fun time.
Memento.
I mean,
Oh, he's gone.
we're burning Elman right now. Look.
He's running.
I mean, did see to get a snack.
Write that down, write that down.
Yeah. It's very tasty, by the way. I went inside. It's very cozy, too. It's like a nice sauna. Even Broil can't sit again. That's so tan.
You feel what?
I feel very tan.
Sorry.
It's a bit chaotic.
So wait, you've been here 2 times.
It's also the first time back in the new year, so it was like a couple months ago, I think, when I was last here, though.
What I really want to know is how many people here joined due to the posters we put in the VRCon world.
That's a good question.
Indeed.
That is a very great question.
That's such a good.
Oh,
the cube is calling.
Ding 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 ding
It's calling.
Your attention, please.
Wake up, Ren. Do you want to be the chaser or me?
The time for rest and festivities has now been terminated. For those of you who are on this adventure for the first time, you may have noticed some strange gaps in the story. This is because of the answers that the regulars are giving to try and reach new paths of the tour. Now, I just looked at somebody and they disconnected. My power is terrifying.
Oh no. The hypercube claims another.
Truly, possibly.
My friends,
Another
we are now up to chapter 3. And the story continues. It's after sundown by the time the brothers emerge. The underworks tunnel led them to an old mill, and from there they followed trails until coming upon the eastern road. Moravos looms in the distance, gently glowing in the moonlight, as the prince slumps to the ground. His legs and feet ache. His stomach growls. He's tired and sore and short on breath. And his brother is shaking through a bag he's carrying. How does he do it? How does he keep going? Can't we go back? The prince bites his lip. He didn't mean to say that out loud. Go back. The brother lifts his head. Go back and what? Face the Fireborn? He'll kill you, and then he'll lock me away or kill me as well. He'll tell everyone that the Oracle chose him, and nobody would be able to disagree. The Varna Church would change forever. Mother will be powerless to stop him, and then Dacia will invade, and the people will have to live under the rule of one of 2 monsters. No, we're not going back. Not until I find a way to stop the Inquisitor. While I search, I'm going to stop the Dacians. We can go to Felden and warn them. We can help defend the town. I'll kill every Dacian if I have to. We can still make a difference. I won't have another lake fort. Do you hear me? We still... Stop! Please, stop. You're scaring me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just... It's just you and me. There's no one else who can save us. It's just us. Listen. His brother squats before him. I'm scaring you. I see that. I don't like to see you so afraid. But I'm doing what must be done. Do you remember when you were little and we found that nest in the old tower? We spotted the mother, a blue wing, coming back to feed her chicks that evening. We even named them, too. Dusty, Scylla, and Pickle. Pickle, yes, little Pickle.
Thank you, Shane.
And then the cat found the nest. The mother bird fought so fiercely, but you asked me why that had to happen. Do you remember what I said to you? Vanaha is kind. Life is cruel. That's right. And right now, 2 little birds have to leave the nest. The cat is after them. If the birds aren't in the nest, then the mother can fly to safety, and the cat can't reach her. But this cat is sly. It's going to try to trick other animals into helping it. The little birds might have to do some things that seem bad, just so they don't get eaten. They have to, well, learn to fly. Or find another cat who will help them. The prince nods slowly. He can see how hard it is for his brother. He doesn't want to do the things he's doing. He has to. They need to survive. He wants to reach out for his brother, to hug him, but he can't bring himself to move. We can go through the Duke's Wild, the brother says, standing. It will be dangerous, but it's the fastest way to Felden. Do you still have my... The brother stops and looks down. The prince is hugging him tightly. Hey. It's all right. Look, when this is over, we'll sail to Laodicea, the sacred lands. We'll go together, just you and me. Would you like that? The prince wipes his face. Laodicea? Really? You swear? The brother smiles and the world gets a little brighter. I swear. My thoughts. The brothers have a perilous task ahead. They must cross the Duke's Wild in the dark of night. They will need your help. This way.
To the wilds.
Did I miss anything important?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
You missed the heartfelt reunion. As long as it ain't the sacrifice for all
It's
of
not
you.
that spooky, it's fine.
Oh, you know what? There could be better odds.
Time for Trajan's spooky sacrifice maze.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, just want to check the tech. I've been getting
Please.
tech stuff lately, despite my.
Something to the effect of it's a different time of day.
Hey, what? Hey, seriously, who gave you a flamethrower?
To match the scene
It's up to the bottom.
cycle with story time progression.
NPCs. Ether Memento, Luna Timur. Please come and flank me. Change into your Duke's World avatars now.
Oh my god.
We need this.
I regret nothing. NPCs, get ready.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's horrendous.
Chasing us?
We're gonna have at least one serious one and one through the
Oh man. That's
Are you ready? we're gonna unlock this dream. Let's go. Let's go. We got it.
Ready? Yeah, we're unlocking it.
Let's go.
Right.
Gotta find.
Travelers, I ask for your continued attention. This quest has rules, and they are as follows. The Duke's World at night is not a safe haven, but it does bear resources that they may need on their journey. You must all navigate your way through the Duke's World, which, according to legend, is haunted. Collect as many resources as you all can. Every traveler has 5 bundles of wood and 5 clusters of berries to find. Why are you back here?
He got the wrong NPCs.
I don't know if it's reversible.
It's not.
Oh, you
Oh,
can
I
turn it
see.
off. Is that the Corn Objects 3.0?
Yeah.
It has a toggle for turning off arms.
I know.
Oh, whatever.
We're talking
you guys
about
could switch
special
avatars.
roles.
Yeah, you guys could switch avatars.
Yeah, switch avatars.
You could rejoin the world. I think that works. Is that what you want to do?
Or reset your avatar.
I don't understand.
Very well. Please rejoin and come back here. So please get ready to bring them in.
Wolfie, I'm behind you this entire time, okay?
Get a longer break.
Okay.
I will continue
Oh,
the
we done
rules
it.
in the break.
Save me from the wall.
Whilst navigating the Duke's World, you may encounter the Duke's World Phantom. Its terror will render you immobile for several seconds, and this will cost you valuable time. The Phantom has the ability to teleport to any Phantom fire at any point in time, so stay alert. You are being observed. Everybody, please avoid using avatars that are very large or very small or, of course, invisible. Once you complete your mission, you can either make your way to the end where I will be waiting for you, or stay behind to act as a distraction for the Phantom. Alright, one moment.
Stop. Get your ass out of my face.
Go through
Why are you
NPCs, no one
complaining?
else.
Because it's
I'll
not
pull the
thick.
halo on Geo.
Yes, it's not suffocating me. It's either death by ass or none at all.
Now,
Intriguing.
As I was saying, when you finish, you can either come to the end where I'll be waiting for you, or you can stay behind to act as a distraction for the Phantom. Please do not use the teleportation shortcut while partaking in this quest. After your 5-minute timer expires, all remaining resources will disappear, and you will be escorted to the end. Give me just one moment to confirm that the NPCs are now ready.
I have one question. Those 5 bundles of berries and 5 water skins, correct?
Who said? Was that Sheen that said your terms are
5
acceptable?
berry clusters and 5 bundles of
Yes.
sticks.
Yeah, sorry, I misheard you.
And this is every individual traveler?
Yes. Yep.
Yes, all of you. And it may affect the course of the story, so keep your eyes peeled.
So in other words, no, don't
You gotta find all the
ever-
fruits.
Gamer app.
Yeah, get ready to game. That's why I switched avatars. I'm ready to game.
Otherwise,
Yeah, get your stretches in. Yeah, get.
be a
We're
button mashing king like me.
ready. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm a master at running away.
Okay, there we go.
Panda.
It is now on the quotes channel. It's now on the quotes channel. I have quoted.
I don't know.
What's in the quotes channel?
I was gonna do it, but you got to.
The first time I seen you guys.
It's either death by ass or not at all.
Yeah, if you can't see yours
Oh dear.
when you're trying to participate,
Your terms are acceptable.
Oh, your terms are acceptable. Oh, that one. Never
Off
mind.
the bit. Yeah, mainly because I forked all my own
you can put your controller in front of
Share
your
with the
thing
penguin.
and then just look at it.
I've learned my lesson in keeping backups.
Berries.
It's a tool disc.
Nice sticks.
Or they're just.
Technically,
My boy, my panda, my man. My man.
Like I said, an extra break.
as it turns out, NPC roles are not, in fact, reversible for this quest.
Oh no.
The horrifying Waluigi.
That is unfortunate.
We learn something new every day.
It's the curse
This
of
is
Waluigi.
To read the instructions carefully and pay attention.
I mean, to be honest,
Oh,
I've
now they're
always
telling me that
managed
they're
to
going to
get
improvise.
slowed on this quest.
Well,
That's gonna be fun.
I suppose we can see.
Let's see what they
What's
can
going
find.
on.
I'm curious now. They got me interested.
Got some lemonade.
Travelers,
Let's go.
are you all ready?
Oh, I think we're getting ready.
Yes.
All right.
But the chaos.
Yes, Hypercube.
You have to have something spooky.
Then
Improvise. Oh.
it is.
Are you Mario?
No.
Even a half or more.
To go, run!
Oh, I missed the end.
I don't think that's what.
There's no teleport. Ah, we're stuck.
Go, go, go!
I don't think music is really fucking befitting right now, but alright.
Oh, you look like a bundle of berries.
What am I looking for?
I really hope they spawned. 'Cause I have seen nothing yet.
I have only collected 2 of each.
Hi.
Hi.
Ah, there they are. It's not good.
What did he? Oh, these over there.
Sticks.
Berry.
That is like actually a jump scare.
Oh, where?
Pack. I can do whatever the heck I want.
Dodged. Get wrecked. Let's go.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
I got all the berries.
What berries?
Not done very good today.
My apologies.
Let's go the other way.
Need one more log. Need more berries.
I'm walking the slowest of all of us, and I'm dodging so well.
They're blue and they're hanging off trees.
No, Nick. They don't exist.
Alright, last berry.
Just one more berry now.
At least we're not gonna... Almost.
Okay.
Already got that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, got that.
Your time is shortened.
Well, and that is all. Our time is up. Where are the big neon arrows? Ah, here is one.
Oh, shit.
Is this not? Oh no, that's the small exit. Okay.
Oh, it was right there. Fuck you, I'm gonna pick it up because it's still there.
Apparently you can still click it.
What direction is that? It's right here, I think.
I like it though. It's fun. Wait, how many did you find?
Got
How many did you
9.
find?
I got
9 as well. What are you missing? Log or berry?
a log. A log, sorry. Very elusive.
Same.
One log was
Yeah.
hidden within the bushes. It was hidden within
Yeah.
the...
I am aware. I was
Very
searching all the
elusive
bushes,
log.
but
Yeah.
Berries, but only 3 logs.
Same.
all right. Well, we shall see if we have done good enough to unlock.
Captain Panda.
These things blend very well.
Look, I can set people on fire if I want. Hello.
How many times did you get fucked over?
As you do this more,
What? By the monster?
Yeah.
I think once.
How? I saw your big bulking body on the mini map, and I was aiming for you a lot of times.
I like dodge through the monster sometimes. I just like run at them and you just dodge.
Oh yeah, I was able to.
Just weave.
Turn off my cube map. I was able to
I
get
got
away.
hit by the wall once, and then the second time I somehow avoided him.
Dodged.
Yeah, no. Look, as a role player, I have access to slash RP dodge.
RP dodge, yeah.
No, you have weave, Panda. You have slash weave.
No, panda flosses. Panda flosses.
I ask for your attention once more, friends. This quest has come to a
Panda hits
close,
the gritty.
and I believe we are all gathered here. Why are there two fires? Well, for those interested, as a group, you have collected an average of 8.3 resources each.
Damn. Alright.
Is that good?
Oh, this is good.
Records, but it's pretty high by my measure. Let's see what happens. The brothers come to a clearing. A steep river cuts through the middle of it. Nearby, moss-covered bricks sit, indifferent as the forest slowly consumes them. The boys drink and refill their flasks and wash their faces. The prince catches a glimpse of himself in the glittering water. He barely recognizes this face. He looks unkempt, disheveled, common. He pulls his cloak in tight and sits back. We can rest here tonight, the brother says, gathering some sticks together. The prince watches as his brother soon has a small fire burning. He lies down beside it as his brother sits against an old piece of masonry. The prince stares at the fire. The flames stare back. His face is warm, but his back is cold. How does he do it? The prince thinks to himself. How does he keep going like this? All I want to do is hide. He's good at everything. I'm not good at anything. The past few days to catch up to him, and within minutes he slips into a deep sleep.
Yes.
Here we go.
Die.
An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. Across a twilit meadow, a pack of black wolves bound, long grass whipping by. They're on the hunt, following a scent on the cool wind. But the hunters are also hunted. Something else stirs in the grass, and though it evades the eyes, its presence can be felt. A sense of something imminently wrong. A feeling that things are not how they should be. A shadow is in pursuit. My friends, you have a choice to make. The prince has 4 options: descend, divulge, dwell, and distract. You have 2 minutes to discuss what he should do after this time expires, One of you will be called upon to give the best answer you have heard from the group. Your time starts now.
Keep doing detach.
I feel like detaching is this.
That was new.
What's new?
Sorry, what? The
I feel like that was new. Yeah, wasn't that new or
The
no?
shadow? No, no.
No,
We've had this once before.
No, I thought.
Oh, we had
I'm
no,
pretty
you're
sure
right. Yeah,
that's-
the shadow. No, no, the shadow part. I knew. I thought maybe the word was different.
But
it could just be a while ago.
See, where will we come out of the vision if we detach again? Is the question.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's the question.
like already captured by the.
So far, so far, when we've detached from the visions, they haven't intersected with each other where we got caught.
My spine.
Well, the next scene is when the brother leaves. So maybe that's.
But they're sleeping right now.
I suppose they are. I mean, might as well try. But
yeah,
they get carried onto. No, they get carried by the brother. But
Are we trying it again? Are we trying?
I mean, I have a feeling it's a trap for this one, but I mean, well,
First attempt, second the best, third
you
time's
know,
the
we gotta, yeah, third time.
Yeah.
This is the last one we have.
Genuinely,
Oh, this is the last one?
we've not seen any of the other options.
We've
for
only
this
seen this
vision
option once,
because
and
it's so hard to get.
Descending.
It was dissatisfying.
it's time.
Require a stack. No, a volunteer. I'm going to pick.
Me.
Shut up, Geo.
Geo, this is not the time for singing practice. Mashi,
What?
do you speak?
I do.
Very well. Gets intimidatingly close. What is the best option you've heard?
It has been varying answers, but I believe detracting could be or detaching is the correct choice.
Detach was not one of the options I listed.
I understand.
Let's see if that is of any consequence.
Wait, this might be
The prince takes a step back from himself. He observes his own fear, his own experience. He observes the vision from outside. With this clarity, he sees the truth. The shadow closes in on the Dacians. They don't seem aware of it at all. It draws closer and closer, ever silent, ever dark, until it reaches the soldiers and it becomes one of them. The shadow has joined them, and they are oblivious. The shadow draws its sword, and instinctually the prince grabs the grip of his own sword, readying himself. But the shadow does not strike the Dacians. It does not strike. They continue their march with the intruder among them, and before long, they are over the next hill, leaving the prince alone.
That's the brother.
That's the brother. That's the brother. I mean, it's obviously. It's been the shadow so far.
I mean, the Inquisitor also has a shadow, but
Wake up. Come on, wake up. The prince is shaken. The sky is a soft blue-grey, and the brother is crouched over him, looking at something else. There are voices nearby. The prince rubs his eyes and turns to look. Across the river are soldiers in black, carrying spears and swords, with foreign emblems on their shields. They are pushing a cart through the clearing. Dacians, the brother whispers, gritting his teeth. Either they're preparing to besiege Felden or they've already taken it. Maybe I can find their camp, find their general, and... He looks down at the prince, his expression softening. Let's get a closer look. We need to know what they're up to. They gather their things and scoop dirt over the charcoal, and carefully make their way across the river to the other side of the clearing. My friends, Dacians are dangerously close. This way.
Okay, well, no, to be fair, detaching previously has also, they've also kind of gone into the descent, so like this might be like a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Could be. Yeah.
It's probably similar to what the descend text is as well, probably.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not normally how it goes?
Good job.
So you're not muted. Did you make sure to rumble around?
We aren't having an out-of-body experience this time, which is exciting.
So you're on the right mic.
Remember, at the end we use defy, not detach, because detach won't work.
Yes,
Defy?
I remember from last
yeah, defy,
time.
yes, yeah.
At the end. Defy at the end.
We defy.
Because we have the power.
That was a very interesting
We
moment.
may accept this
your
fate,
reality and substitute my
or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
I like your setup.
Nice!
You shush.
Masters.
Nope. I think I got something worse than broken bones.
One where I get to be with you.
Nope. I'm stuck in the wall.
That is most unfortunate.
I mean, what do you mean? Why shush?
I can't do that sort of thing.
Because
Well, then well, if you can't hide yourself.
We can accept this fate or deny it. Or defy it, but we cannot, I guess we cannot detach it.
We can't deny it.
Go on.
Oh.
But we cannot deny it.
The brothers hide in the undergrowth.
Okay,
The
are we on,
outer
Jake?
walls of Felden loom over the trees, scarred by past battles, defaced by nature. There's a large gathering of Dacian soldiers just outside the small gate. They're taking supplies inside. So Felden has already been taken by Dacia. Maybe they were already here and didn't need any distractions. There are too many of them, the brother whispers. But maybe... The brother creeps forward a couple of steps, lifting himself a little higher. The prince's heart jumps. Is he going to just run in and fight them? How are they not seeing him? When the gate is clear, run inside and hide in the town. I'll find you. What? I'm going to draw them away. Are you ready? I think so. The brother turns back to the Dacians. There are at least 7 of them left after the rest went inside with a handguard. The brother scoops up a fist-sized rock into one hand, and they wait. And wait. And the brother jumps to his feet and breaks into a sprint. He ditches the rock at a soldier, and it strikes him square in the helmet. There's a cry, then yelling, and they call him names the prince has never heard before. The brother runs to the left, diving back between the trees, moving parallel to Felden's outer wall. 5 soldiers give chase. 2 remain. They seem hesitant to follow. They both draw their swords, staring in the direction everyone went. Wait, his brother's sword. He might need it, but it's too late. He unsheathes it, just in case. Even in the dull light of dawn, its golden gilding glints. Who's there? The prince looks up. The two soldiers are coming this way. He must have made some noise. He freezes and holds his breath. His blood begins to drain from the top of his body. Lose interest. Turn around. Go away. Leave me alone, please. Please. Hey, there's someone in the trees. No. The prince scrambles into a sprint away from them. He hears Dacians yelling after him, thudding through the underbrush. Go away. Stop following me. Around a tree, under a log, over a rock, through tall grass. Are they getting closer or further away? He can't tell. He does not have time to turn and look. He keeps running and slips suddenly on muddy ground, and then the ground vanishes. The forest rises up, careening overhead as he topples into ice-cold waters. Please follow me.
Okay, I think I did it.
Okay. I'm guzzling it like gasoline.
Oh gosh, all the avatars are still here. What did I do wrong?
What did he do wrong?
need
Who
it.
knows?
Yeah, this is I believe this part of the chapter. So
consistent
if you need to rejoin, it should be a good place where you can get back. I'll accept an invite if you need it.
Are you gonna kill me?
Chapter 4. The prince comes to. Something is pulling on his leg. He opens his eyes and sees a mangy dog trying to drag him by the ankle. He panics and kicks at it, and not expecting retaliation, it darts away with a yelp. The prince takes in his surroundings. He's inside a town, right by the water's edge, utterly soaked. He shivers and sits up. Everything hurts. He looks up at the town's structures and the sword. It's still here, firmly in its sheath. He makes sure it's out of sight and gets to his feet, heading into the town of Felden.
That's different.
This way, friends.
Hey yo, we got the sword.
We have the sword. He has the sword. He has the sword.
We can defy. He has the sword.
Honestly, we defy. We defy even before
we defy.
the crown.
Mhm.
The crown.
No, even before. Yeah, the crown. The crown.
The crown. Do not strike. Yes.
Donut strike?
Do not. Donut strike.
Do not strike.
Do not strike, because that's what they said.
Do not strike. Yeah, do not strike.
Heed the vision.
Donut strike?
Donut strike. Donut strike.
And we shouldn't kill the people there because they're innocent.
You have my permission to throw Elman into the water if he tries to block your path. My friends, the story must continue. I ask for your attention. The prince hears a commotion ahead. There's a line of people with wooden bowls outside a door. He can see Dacian soldiers inside, giving out the same amount of food to each person. Next in line is an old lady who can barely place one foot before the other.
Please, kind sirs, if I may, I would like a little more than usual. My dear canine friend His name is Riot, you see. He's going hungry. He's all skin and bones. Please, sirs.
Hey, that's not fair, says a townsman right behind her. Why does she get more? Peace, peace, orders the soldier. He regards the elderly woman carefully. Fine, have extra, but just this once.
Oh, bless you. Vanta, bless you.
And here, the soldier adds, offering a wooden stick. Seems you're having trouble walking. The elderly woman is overcome. The prince turns away, wanting to distance himself from the scene. These are just normal people, he says to himself quietly. They didn't do anything wrong. As he hurries away, he bumps into a group of strangers. He mutters an apology and tries to move around them, but they block his exit. He peers up at them carefully. Those faces. Well, look who we have here. Zealots. The prince feels panic bubble up inside him. He wants to shout for help, but there are so many people about. It will turn into a fight, and there's no guarantee Dacians will help him. No. Dacians are invading. People will get hurt. There's too much risk. Come now, lad. No more running. My friends, the prince has no choice. This way.
So, he's not gonna fight in the street. He might do it later though, so let's go.
Donut strike.
Oh.
Strike.
What are my options of choice?
That's one of the menu options in McZealots. Is donut strike.
Yeah, McZealots, donut strike. It's right next to the 10-piece confession.
Yeah, donut strike.
Donut strike and the 10-piece confession.
The secret menu of McZealots.
Behind you.
Yeah, the donut strike and the 10-piece confession. All right.
Yeah.
Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
I'm more like
shoulders, knees and toes,
Shoulder,
knees and toes.
Don't get closer. Stay back there, vermin.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
There was just confused.
Fucking missed.
When we're choosing at the end, we should probably tell people.
I set fire to the
You're already burning alive.
Watch it pour as I watch it flames.
That fire.
Sounds like a crash.
Come hither and listen to the sound of my voice, for the story will continue. The zealots lead the prince down some old rock-hewn steps and through another door, and the passage opens up to a large and dark room. Carved niches hold sickly candles. Many figures in red stand near the corners, watching, silent. Fireborn, says one of the zealots. We have the prince. A shadow that the prince didn't see until just now slowly turns. It is a titan of a man with a broad chest and square shoulders, draped in dark crimson. His face is like a statue, chiseled and weathered and fierce. Ah, the young prince. How I have searched for you. Tell me, is your brother? Where is the heir? The prince can't bring himself to lift his head. Every breath trembles with effort. We found him alone, Fireborn. We think the shadow spotted by the west gate was the heir, but he hasn't been seen since. It matters not. It is you I want, Oceanborn. Yes, your brother told you, did he not? I assume he saw the whole thing. Else, why would he flee with you the way he did? The Inquisitor approaches, the shadow of his shadow creeping closer. Listen to me very carefully. If your brother told you I want you dead, he was lying to you. What use would you be to me then? Indeed, I am the one chosen by God. I am the Fireborn, wielder of the infernal miracles. And you and I, share a goal. I have no desire to take the lives of any of your family members, unless they leave me no choice. No, the death I seek is that of Dacia. And you do too, do you not? What would your brother say were he here? He fought against Dacia. They have tried to invade us for decades now. Why, evil Dacian spirits destroyed Lakefort and started the war, didn't they? Didn't they? Oh, yes. You see it, don't you? You didn't just have a vision. No, you summoned a great power. You made the earth open its maw. You destroyed Lakefort. The war started because of you. Don't you see? You and I are so alike. We both wield miracles. The only difference, my prince, is that you have no idea how to harness it. And that is no fault of yours. That is where I come in. As one chosen by God, it has been revealed to me through divine wisdom that you are my enemy. But it doesn't have to be this way. I know how to help you. The Church of Valhalla has a place just for you. Lazarus has a place for you. I have a gift. Crown. Not that of a king, but that of a mighty wielder of miracles. Accept this gift, sire. Release your potential. Place it upon your head. Feel the crown beckoning. The prince stares at the circlet offered to him. The two parallel bands have a dull shine, but it is otherwise featureless. Lakefort. His brother. Dacia. The prince watches as the circlet glows with allure. The war with Dacia is his fault. The Inquisitor is right. He must be right.
The one.
Defy question.
Defy?
I'm so scared.
I'm really scared.
Who do I want to wear the crown? Do I want to wear the crown? Do I want to wear the crown?
Answers.
Do I want to?
Vision?
No. No, bad.
Yes. Yes, I do. The prince accepts what is offered to him. The moment he makes contact, heat passes through him, rippling, coursing, leaving numbness in its wake. He raises it up and places it upon his head. The Inquisitor smiles and everything is changed forever. He sees the storm again, but this vision is not like the others. The waves churn, the wind cuts, the thunder rolls, the storm is real. It is here. It is hellfire. Flames roar outward, filling the underground space in an instant. All is red, then white, then blinding, searing. The prince screams, the fire roars back, and then... Darkness returns. And in the darkness, embers glow. Cooked stone, scorched corpses, everything choked with soot and ash. The prince gets up and looks for the Inquisitor. Is he dead? Did the firestorm take his life? But rising up with him is a great shadow. Though the zealots have been reduced to mere embers, another stands, towering, indomitable, fire-born. My prince. As the Inquisitor speaks, cinders fall from his mouth. Come, we have much work to do.
You know, I hate how accurate this is. Wait. No. It's wait, one moment.
We've come so far, lads.
I hate it. I hate it how it literally is. You may accept this crown or defy it, but you cannot deny it.
I've never seen this.
It's like actually. Oh wait, no. I hate how it's literally you may accept this crown or defy it, but you cannot deny it.
Or we cannot deny it.
We cannot deny the crown.
Yeah. Cannot deny the crown.
Cannot deny it, but you. I hate it.
You can define
I hate how.
it, deny it. That's interesting.
I mean, I don't know. That's just it's just mean, but.
I have absolved. I have been absolved.
I don't think I've ever text me from violence.
I need a drink after this.
Do you really think that we're taking care of
Character
my armor
development. Character
Yes, character development.
Yes.
That's armor. That's not going to do anything.
I like Ragnarok.
Character development, don't you mean torturing your characters?
Oh, see?
Yeah, that's
Oh, we got the popcorn?
I want to see the ending again.
Our local monster man. Mr. Diesel. He's good at his job.
Mr. D's nuts.
I am Tree.
Oh yeah.
You're so luminescent.
My friends, the story continues. The prince and the Inquisitor stand on an old bridge atop a hill. In the valley below lies Felden, painted orange and blue in the light of the setting sun. The sky is clear. All is quiet. brought you here. The Inquisitor sounds distracted, distant. The Prince does not know. He's losing track of his own thoughts. He's losing track of reason, of time. He thinks the other zealots are dead, but he isn't sure. There was fire, lots of fire, and his mind aches. Something blocked his attempts. Something else is in there, in his mind. The Dustborn was right. You are the chosen one, granted influence upon this world like no other. Chosen by an enemy of the church, an enemy of God. The very God who chose me and bestowed upon me the miracle of fire. We are both chosen. We are not so different. A task has been revealed to me. Felden has become infested with deviations. But even before then, Felden deserved this judgment. The Inquisitor looks down at his own hands. He looks at them for a long while, his expression wavering somewhere between sadness and spite. Then he lifts his gaze up toward the heavens. The Prince looks up with him at the vast, deep, empty sky. Valsvith, Harburn, Oradea, Medias, Felden. May the heavens come down upon them, and may they be reduced to ashes.
Here we go! Again!
Alright guys, moment of truth. Moment of truth, y'all.
Here we go, let's see if our efforts are working.
Nuclear warhead!
An image rushes up from the depths, rising to meet him. From up high, a massive expanse of land stretches out before him. Rivers are ribbons of silver. Mountains are mounds of soil and stones. Towns and cities are smudges of beige and grey. And the sea is a distant shimmer. Entire realms can fit within his grasp. He reaches out and begins to close his hand around the kingdom. A face appears before a flickering candle. Eyes closed, peaceful, beautiful, delicate, porcelain white. And he watches her sleep. He watches her. My friends, you have a choice to make. The Prince has the following options. Destroy, 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 destroy. You have 1 minute to discuss what he should do, and your time starts now.
Defy.
Defy. Make sure to say it. Make sure you to say it 4 times.
I was right about reminding you.
I defy your flamethrower.
The trickery and bullshit.
Yeah.
The donuts. Defy. Do this.
My fucking After this, I need to get
What good is burning us if we're already burning?
Really?
My right hand is having trouble.
Defy.
Blue and orange in the sun.
Sunrise. You got collateral damage.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that the outside will destroy this
Friends, it doesn't change.
I think it's. Don't I still see a lot of.
My friends,
Sure. Let's go.
I am going to call upon Jack Quidley. You look comfortable. Do you speak?
I do.
Have you been listening to the group?
I have been.
Do you have an opinion on the matter?
Personally, I would like to defy. I think it's the right course of action.
That's
Go, Jack, go.
Yes.
Defy the order space.
What?
No response.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Something's occurring.
That's not normal, is it?
Chapter 5.
Yeah.
Chapter what?
Chapter.
Chapter what now?
Yo.
Okay, basically, until this point, we've only had 4 chapters.
There is only 4 chapters, and now there's a 5th.
The prince
Yes,
shakes
so
his head.
this-
No. He does not want to. No. He can't. He destroyed Lakeford. It was his vision. His will. He started the war, not Dacia. But if he destroyed Lakeford just by envisioning its destruction, then that means answer its call. The prince looks over at the Inquisitor. I won't, he says. He can feel his brother's sword at his side. He can't forget who he is. He won't forget. I'm sorry, what did you say? I won't answer its call. What? You refuse? Foolish boy. Don't you realize that you are a weapon? Weapons can't choose who dies and who lives. No, that is the responsibility of the wielder. The prince turns fully to face the Inquisitor. I wield my own power.
Fuck me. So good.
And he closes his eyes, and he wishes for the Inquisitor to not be here. He wishes to send him away, far, far away. He tries to visualize the giant man somewhere else. He wishes something shines on his eyelids and then fades. Slowly, he opens his eyes. The prince stands on the hill, alone.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah!
He tries to remove the crown, but for some reason he can't bring himself to touch it. And then he realizes everything that has happened all at once, and he drops to his knees. It was me. I destroyed. I opened the earth. My vision. And that means the storm that killed my father was. He looks up. A figure stands nearby. A man in black armor, the visor lowered on his dented helmet.
Oh shit.
A Dacian soldier. The two stare at one another, silent, wordless, grass hissing in the wind. Others come up the hill. More Dacian soldiers, pointing spears and swords at the prince. One with a crest steps forth. You there, boy. Identify yourself and explain the light. The prince looks to the helmeted Dacian who arrived first, and then back to their leader. He slowly stands and pulls aside his cloak, revealing his brother's blade. I am the Prince of Elazareth. My friends, this adventure is far from over. Follow me.
Wait.
Ah, yeah, let's go, let's go. We did it. It's not over yet.
Oh my god, this is
Chapter 5, let's go.
Golden! Holy shit!
Ah.
This was
Oh!
in here? Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You certainly picked a good night to come.
This
is so completely unknown to me.
Sorry,
we've never been to
back
this
up.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
I see.
Oh, the map is so good.
Oh my goodness. So cool.
The map is so good.
Wow.
That's so beautiful.
Wow, I feel lucky for having come in when they just figured this out.
The general stops just outside the door to a manor in Felden. The prince remains surrounded by Dacian soldiers, the helmeted Dacian right behind him. I want the forest patrolled all night, the general says to one of his men. Bring me the accounts of the scouts who went west and ready the siege engineers. Send word to the commanders to march at dawn, and someone find those cursed zealots. They're gone. The general stops, and the soldiers stop with him. He glances back at the prince over his shoulder. What did you say? The zealots are gone. I was trying to tell you earlier. I was with them beneath Felden. The Inquisitor burned them all, and then I made him disappear with that light you saw. The soldiers back away a little and look at one another, muttering and mumbling. The general glances at his subordinates. I can show you where it happened. What are you doing? The prince thinks to himself. You aren't your brother. Nobody will listen to you. And these are Dacians. They've been invading Elazareth for 5 years. But another voice inside him speaks up. No. They didn't start the war, and neither did Lazarus. I started the war, and I can end it. Let me go back to Moravos, the prince says. I'll speak with my mother. Without the Inquisitor there, we're safe. We don't have to fight. I'll explain what happened, and she'll make you a peace offer. I know she will. He can feel tension all through his body, but the fear does not possess him. I know I'm young. I know I don't look like much, but I can end this war. I can. What do you know that I don't? The general approaches the prince. The prince looks down, unable to face this man's intensity. The Zealots, they started the war. It was a trick. What happened at Lakeford is their fault. My mother never wanted the war. My father never wanted war. We don't have to fight anymore because the Zealots are gone. Show me. Show me where the Zealots were. My friends, follow me.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Not this way.
All right.
We got so.
Wait, what?
We're leaving Felton.
Nice.
I mean, that's one
Oh
of these.
no! Oh.
This is. I have some architecture here.
My gamer senses are tingling.
I know, everyone's are.
It is a good arena.
It's just like free.
This is a boss arena.
Around and toured.
Something tells me that getting the good ending is not going to be so simple.
Oh, no.
Urge to play. I have the urge to play like certain kind of boss music, but I don't want to right now.
Right. Probably for the best.
Oh, that's a new one.
Ooh.
The palace stands tall and majestic, unscarred despite years of war. The garrison had allowed them into Moravos on hearing Dacia was here to sue for peace. Despite this, the prince feels discomfort. At the entrance stands a small host of knights, and in their midst is the silver Aegis, armed and armored. The general approaches with the prince, and the Aegis moves to meet them in the middle. A silence hangs. Your mother will be glad to have you by her side again, sire, she says to the prince. And I am glad to see you alive and well. She turns her attention to the Dacian general. I am told you are here to talk peace with the Queen. As it stands, myself and my Aegises are all that remains between you and Her Majesty, the Queen. Tell me, Dacian, why should I let you go any further? The general pulls off his helmet and holds it under one arm. I have seen the zealots myself, dead and burned. And I am told that they were responsible for Lakeford, acting against your queen's will, taking advantage of the absence of your king. He pauses and nods. Dacia is willing to move past this conflict, and as a token of trust, we return to you your prince. What of the eldest? The heir? The Aegis scans the host of Dacians, her helmet still on. All our efforts to find him were in vain. He has eluded us completely. The Aegis looks back and forth across the Dacians. Twice more. She stands like a steel fortress, foreboding, immovable, shining both silver from the moon and orange from the braziers. That is regrettable. Well, Her Majesty remains skeptical. You will understand that she has requested to see her son return to her before any further talks. The General nods again. I do understand, and you will understand that I request to send at least one of my own men in with the Prince to at least confirm circumstances firsthand. The Aegis gives a shrug. Fine. You, come with us. She points at one of them. The silver Aegis, the Prince, and the helmeted Dacian enter the palace together. My friends, please follow me.
I don't like
I don't like this.
Like, actually.
That's totally him. That's totally him, 100%.
Actually,
Remember, donut strike.
Negotiations.
This is beautiful.
Ah, it's so good.
It's so good.
Right?
The glass is intricate.
Look at this. Wow.
Jeez. This is pretty cool. I agree.
We have some, like, color-coded rugs here.
What will happen?
I don't know.
Ow.
Is this
And
the path
also,
to McZealots?
How he envisions things, they come
Yes, of course it is.
And now I think we accidentally caused shutdown. The
church
shutdown of McZealots.
One bit since his
Unfortunate.
Oh my goodness, you need to stay hydrated for
so that the
heaven's
story
sakes.
may continue.
And sword, actually. But this is Noah's gauntlet.
Okay.
The throne room
Nice.
is tall, empty, and cold. Any comfort offered by the gentle moon withheld by stained glass. Upon the throne sits the queen. She makes no movement upon seeing her own son. The silver Aegis approaches the queen and takes a knee. Your Majesty, Aegis gestures behind herself. The Dacians have proven useful. The royal family is reunited. The prince blinks. Reunited? But what of his brother? The queen says nothing. The prince looks at her from across the room, at her empty eyes, at her regal crown, and sudden pressure builds in his mind. He feels the crown respond. It's too much. He drops to all fours with a cry. Steel sings, and the helmeted Dacian draws his sword. The Aegis stands, slowly, calmly, still facing the throne, and draws her own sword, very intentionally. The blade and
Hey, yo, what?
But
Yeah.
that's not her sword. She pulls off her own gauntlet and draws the blade across her exposed palm, unflinching. The crimson trail begins to glow, and it catches fire. The flames erupt with a roar, and the Aegis is engulfed.
Oh, are you kidding me?
And
Yeah.
when the inferno dies, the Inquisitor stands in her place. He turns to the prince, his robes whirling, his eyes gleaming. The moonlight is blood red. Without warning, the helmeted Dacian runs at the Inquisitor, leaping at him for a strike. With barely any effort and a flash of flame, the Inquisitor knocks him aside. Metal clangs as the Dacian's dented helmet bounces away, and the prince's heart drops as he realizes who the Dacian is. I owe you my utmost gratitude, the Inquisitor says to the prince. You brought the Dacian general directly to me. And I suppose I must also thank your brother for providing me with such a convenient opportunity. Why, nobody but he and I knew the Silver Aegis's true fate. She made the perfect disguise. The prince, still unable to stand, still feeling a weight in his mind, stares in disbelief. My own brother killed the Aegis. No, he wouldn't. He told me he didn't. He swore. It's a lie. Oh, I'm afraid it's not a lie. Although, to be fair, I don't think he did it intentionally. One might call it a rather unfortunate sequence of events that he violently initiated. Fairness aside, there is work to be done. My young prince, I have no qualm with you. We have spoken already. Come to see eye to eye, if you will. No, you are not the problem here. He points the glimmering sword at the prince's brother, just now recovering from the blow.
Wait, when did the brother get here?
He was the helmet.
He was the soldier.
The heir will not become king. He has joined the ranks of our enemy, murdered his own mentor and guardian, betrayed his own kingdom, and turned his back to God. And so, he must perish in divine flames. Sword ignites, casting brilliance throughout the dim chamber, and the Inquisitor's eye sockets are empty, burning with embers.
Damn.
Well, shit.
I don't care about being king, the brother says, grabbing his weapon and struggling to his feet. I don't even care about Dacia anymore. They didn't start the war. It was my brother's gift. I don't know exactly how his gift works, but I do know he didn't mean it. He didn't want there to be a war. He didn't want to cause the storm. He needs help. Someone to look up to. Someone who won't leave him. And I'm his brother. It's my duty to look after him. He means the world to me. I would die for him. Do you hear me, Inquisitor? I would die for him! Oh? Really? How convenient. It's time to pay The price.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor plants both feet firmly on the ground and thrusts his offhand forth. A lick of fire erupts from his fingertips, blazing toward the brother. The prince is paralyzed by the crown. Travelers, what does the brother do? You have 1 minute to discuss.
Wait a second.
Defy.
We have no options.
Wait, we don't even get
Okay.
options.
We don't get options. It's open.
God
What do you need to give?
said the brother did not strike. That was a specific thing that was said in
That
the last
already
thing. Should we
happened.
follow that or no?
That was the past.
No, that was talking about him with the skull.
That's the Dacians.
Okay.
We can't pass.
Deflect.
We should probably
I
do
don't know.
something, otherwise he's dead.
Help the brother? Help the brother? Help the prince?
It was what the brother.
We're trying to figure out how to do that. I say dodge.
Are there any like things on the crown? Like any?
That's a good idea. Strike the crown. Yeah, strike the crown.
Actually, striking the crown.
I don't know what's going on, but guys.
We don't have any choices this time. I don't think this follows the same rules as the visions.
Okay, because
The other thing I want to point out was when we were the crown earlier and then we defied it. Are we still wearing the crown? Yes.
I think so.
An open discussion. It never got taken off.
strike the crown.
Is the brother?
Okay, so
Strike the crown.
I killed the brother.
yeah, maybe strike the crown, but maybe strike our crown. Yeah, it would strike our crown. Connection to it?
He was die for his brother.
Wait, no, hold up. Hold up. Wait, are you striking like the crown that's on?
The prince needs his brother though.
What?
It's so chaotic.
Guys, in the first vision. Hold on, no, wait. Either man gets one. In the first vision, the brother stopped. What does that, in the first vision, when the brother stopped, it blocked away the shadow. Does that connect anything?
I mean, we are still wearing it, right?
Probably shouldn't.
Yep.
Follow the
At the same point.
Right now, it's do or die. It's do or die.
I like that option.
Yeah, just have to get the crown off.
Like in the first vision.
Just get the
No,
crown off.
it's time to donut slice.
Straight at him.
Well, first.
Chekhov's gun is loaded.
I'm just
and
gonna.
is being fired at. We are taking this narrative plot line. This is TV tropes. If you understood anything about goddamn TV tropes, you know that the right thing to do is to get that crown, and the brother is going to die, but then the prince is going to use this magic.
Yeah, trade gems.
Panda.
Hello.
Hello. Your time is up. But I'm not going to call upon you.
Excellent.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna die.
And
We're
I'm
gonna
going
die.
to call upon.
I agree with your opinion.
I see people hiding. Interesting. Classic.
Yes. Oh, here you go.
What does the brother do?
Brother.
As many decisions.
I don't know any first vision. This is my first time here.
Oh shit.
I know it.
Perfect.
What does the brother do?
Would you like to pass it on to someone else?
Can I do that? Or ask for help?
Don't think that's how that works.
Or ask for help?
Just choose what you think.
Tell him to die.
My
No,
friends,
choose what you
please.
think.
Classic, you may choose one person to ask for help.
One person. Alright, you raise your hand.
Okay, that's music to the jam though.
Damn. The only two options I
know,
can
right?
think of are dodge or die, because, well, you have this theme of starting peace, but I'm probably wrong.
Deflect. Haha.
Yeah. Classic.
Dodges.
He will attempt to dodge. Do you mean roll or jump out of the way? Or do you mean something else?
Roll.
Dark Souls style. Gather round, friends.
Dark Soul style. Yeah.
It's something. It's something.
Let's do this. Oh, we're totally dead. You're absolutely dead. Bad end ho.
The brother sees the fire coming, but he doesn't have enough time to react. He tries instead to roll to the side out of the way, but he realizes he has made a mistake. The fire is like a whip and it snaps across his body, melting straight through the black armor and scorching his flesh. He cries out and topples to the hard ground. The Inquisitor readies the glimmering sword and leaps forth, swinging the mighty blade down toward the brother. The prince is still paralyzed. What does the brother do? You have 1 minute to decide.
All right, now for real, I'm not memeing. Deflect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Deflect.
We gotta protect the prince, right?
I don't know.
That's the whole thing. You said that I would die for my brother.
The Fireborn isn't going to attack the prince because he needs the prince. Let's keep that in mind. He needs the prince to do what he wants, so he's not gonna hurt the prince in any way in this situation.
He should try to rip the crown off of the prince, maybe.
Yes, but first and
We are currently pinned to the ground, and
at the moment, so
I agree with the ripping the crown off the prince, but we need an opening. All right, I'm not even meaning with the deflect though. It's like actually.
I mean, fair. All right, we can.
There's a sword coming at him.
Okay, think of it like it's a circlet. It's a circlet. I don't think it's going to get knocked off by throwing a helmet at him.
Your time is up. I am going to call upon...
I swear to God.
I don't see that name anymore. How mysterious. Ah, plague and harm.
Oh.
What does the brother do?
Can I get a context question?
You may attempt it. What would you like to know?
How far away would the helmet be from the brother? Within arm's reach?
It's not within arm's reach, no. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Okay.
Crown.
I must press you for time.
Brother...
What does the brother do?
Brother will attempt to knock off the crown by throwing one of his gauntlets.
Fair enough.
Okay. That's creative.
That's one way.
The crown of who?
The prince.
We are
Someone's going to get a headache. Very well. You want the brother to pull off his own gauntlet and throw it at the prince's head to try and knock the crown off. Is that correct?
Correct.
If it just hits him, it's gonna be so sad.
Very well.
It's gonna be so sad.
It kills him. Twist. The prince has 1 hit point. Gather round.
Which crown? Oh,
The queen. I mean, the queen also has a crown.
That's true.
Queen is probably also under the same influence. Mm.
Oh,
fuck the queen!
My friends, this is what happens.
The queen has been holding him.
Shh. The Inquisitor is coming down upon him, the glimmering sword slicing through the air. The brother jerks himself to the side, rolling just out of the way, and tries to pull his own gauntlet off and throw it toward his own brother's head. As he pulls his gauntlet off, the Inquisitor slams the sword into the ground beside him, but as soon as he lands, his boot kicks out, and the brother is sent flying, rolling across the floor like a rag doll. He feels the tremendous power shudder through his bones as he hears something crack within his chest. Gasping for breath, he tries to get back up on his feet. The Inquisitor steps back, glaring down at the brother who is trying to stand. The Inquisitor raises one arm heavenward, and fire begins to gather in his palm. The prince remains paralyzed. What does the brother do? You have 1 minute.
The queen was crowned.
He brought the queen.
So Mashi, the queen hasn't done much in the story. They haven't said much about the queen or what they can do through the story. So I think it's probably smarter if we either try to protect the brother in this instance, or we try to. I'm thinking maybe we take the sword from the brother and we use that. I mean from the prince.
What if okay, because there's no way we'll have openings. Like, there's no way the brother will have openings.
That's true.
This.
That's true.
What if he calls out to the prince?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, he gets his name.
Sorry, what?
He's paralyzed. He's in trance. He's in trance.
Well, yes,
like in a
but
trance right now. So if we call like the prince's name.
I wonder.
Queen is holding.
We could talk about Lucidia. We could talk about Lucidia. We could reference Lucidia.
We have a sword.
Ludicia, I mean, Ludicia.
Growing up on the brother saying I would die for my brother. You have to take his sword and like.
I mean, I think it's better. No. I think it's better. I think it's better if we try to. No, protect.
The Inquisitor is definitely.
One of the current theories that we're thinking of is that we call out to the prince and we talk about Ludicia and we try to bring the prince back to his senses.
Like.
Oh, bring his senses back at this point.
Like, removing the crown is probably going to cost the brother's life at this point.
The queen's gaze is like.
I ask for your attention. Your time has expired, and the battle must continue. I am going to call upon Violent Violet.
Chloe.
She does not speak tonight.
She does not speak tonight. Very well.
Well, that was Violent, living up to her name. I'm going to call upon Larpno Ches.
Oh god, it's me. Why?
Yes.
Because I said so.
This is not my final answer. Actually, I do have a context question. Where does the queen's gaze lie? What is she looking at?
The brother does not have time to take note of such details.
Damn. Well, that makes this a lot more difficult.
You may tag someone to give you some help if you wish.
Wasn't her gaze like empty, like dead eyes or something?
It was dead eyes.
She's basically catatonic.
Okay.
We need to break it.
Get rid of the crown. Queen's crown.
At the beginning, we said he had a sword. If we can throw it at the queen's crown and try to knock it off, that's something. Break the thing, the sword they have on the prince.
I mean, you're gonna probably kill it, but.
He doesn't currently have. Oh yeah.
I must press you for time. What does the brother do?
He attempts to throw the sword at, if he still has it, he attempts to throw the sword at the queen, knocking the crown off of her head.
The brother throws the sword at the queen's head. Is this correct?
This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea.
We're talking about.
This is not a good idea, but I am down.
I mean, I like the idea of knocking the crown off, but maybe not by throwing a sword.
Okay.
Very well. Regardless of how funny this might be, the fate has been sealed.
Oh god.
The brother is going to throw the sword at the queen's head, his mother's head, in an attempt to knock the crown off. The brother looks at the Inquisitor. He sees the light growing. He thinks he has enough time. He steadies himself on his feet, draws. It's already drawn. Holds his sword back behind his head and takes a moment to aim it just right. He does not want to miss. Wait,
he's actually taking a second.
That light, the fire isn't growing. What's happening? It's around him. It's in front of him. It's coming right at him. There's not enough time. God, no, Ivana, no, not like this.
Ooh.
Oh crap.
We're fucked.
Well, he died.
Oh, shit.
Gerald.
The prince watches the events unfold, helpless. The Inquisitor grabs the prince by his head and lifts him off the ground. But when he lets go, the prince does not fall. He hangs by the head, by the crown. The prince becomes completely trapped in his own body as he feels a presence increase nearby. And he watches, powerless, as his brother's body is removed from the throne room. His mother's cold voice echoes through the tall chamber. The prince looks at her sitting upon her throne, but there is no movement there. The queen's disembodied voice orders the deaths of all Dacians outside and declares that a new era has begun. An era under her rule as the Grey Queen.
Oh,
shit. Oh, no.
Okay, this won't make sense to you guys
Why
yet.
is it all connected?
We do. It means something to us.
That doesn't
My
sound like a
friends,
happy ending.
it's not over yet.
Oh, what the fuck?
Please,
Oh wait, there's
follow
more.
me.
What?
The prince isn't dead.
Criminy and guacamole is happening.
Bro, I'm breaking
The prince is still alive.
What the fuck? It's not done. Holy shit.
Wait, what?
Wait,
How long
there's
is
something
it?
that
Oh,
says
the
end
end.
here.
End.
And
How long?
what's
Okay.
good morning.
Oh shit.
What the?
But
oh,
wait, there's
drink.
more.
Oh fuck.
The blood.
We're just supposed to
Hello,
say
welcome.
defy
City of the
again.
Great
This doesn't look like a very good.
I just walked in on some bombs.
Guess who's back?
Oh
I
boy.
think we should follow the visions. Because there
Yeah,
are visions of the
friend.
future.
Dead. You did not know, friend.
Yeah, maybe we need to pay attention to those more.
My friends,
I don't know.
Will be
It's
reviewed.
stamping.
my friends, your attention, please. The story concludes. By royal decree, the Inquisitor becomes the oracle of the Church of Vanha and the general for a great new army of Elazareth. He guides the vanguard in the war against the neighboring kingdom of Dacia. He himself wielding the power of 1,000 men and the fire straight from a dragon's bowels. And his greatest weapon? Not his infernal miracle, not any blade nor spear, but a boy, ever by his side, donning Varnan robes and bearing a simple crown. A boy who, when not needed, sits on the stone floor of A tall, featureless room without music, without art, without education and friendship and love. A boy who, with a single thought, would reduce entire armies, cities, kingdoms to dust, to be blown away in the next breeze. Time and time again. My friends, welcome to bad ending B of the Prince.
B?
Oh no.
I'm guessing A is if you get caught.
Wow.
I definitely need it.
Yeah.
That's happening.
There will be some announcements in a couple of minutes by Sheen, so please remain here while the tour guides realign our ether. If you would like to take a group photo, please do so here and now. We tour guides will stand aside, and after you take the photo, Sheen will deliver his announcements.
Mr. Diesel.
That was
amazing.
amazing.
This is gonna take a
Bad ending is when
Small people in front, big people in back.
That is by far one of the most fucked up
There's our
stories. Damn.
Anyway,
photographer's there, yes.
I am betting it's that bad ending A is Mixellets.
We need
Who? What? Oh.
Alright,
Yes.
guys, cameras on Rendizo.
picture time.
Perfect.
No one can see you, Miles.
Yeah.
Alright, Rendizo, take the shot.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Make sure there's nobody behind us. Okay.
Alright, Armin, you gonna get in the photo?
Oh, you're over there. Okay.
Yeah, our camera's over there. Alright.
Ash Assistant, do you wish to be part of the group photo?
If they wanted to, then they would.
What should we say on three? What do we say on three?
Cornbread? Let's
Alright,
do a
guys.
classic.
Donut spin.
Yes,
Donut
on three,
strike.
No, shut up. On three, we're all gonna say
Do
divide.
not strike.
Right? On three,
Donut
we'll say
strike.
divide.
Deny.
Alright.
Or deny.
3,
Guys, on three,
2.
we'll say divide. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Defy.
Defy. Defy. Defy.
Alright, this shit was pretty nuts in the corner.
I thought you were like silent as a golf club.
So you invested?
Hope you enjoyed your first tour.
I don't know if I have a reception, but this is
Welcome to your first tour. It's like this every time.
Yeah, when you're
Dear travelers, your attention please. Before I say another word, everyone, please put your hands together for the passion of this story, for Trey Jim, the tour guide.
this was amazing.
We love you, Trey Jim. We love
My
you.
friends,
No.
there will be plenty of times for hugs and kisses at the after party, I suppose. But my friends, a few words. For those of you that are new here, welcome. We have just returned from a long break of tours. During this time, we've rested, and of course, we've been working on projects. We are VRTravelers, and these projects we create are with passion. They are immersive, story-based
interactive performances. We call them tours because we create a story and we walk you through it along with the beautiful world, original writing, and wholesome team effort. We do this for fun. We do this for free. We do this to be a bright spot in the world. However, travelers, we do ask one thing in return. Please join our growing Discord community. There, you can post photos and comments from today's tour. We do appreciate your feedback. It helps us improve. Finally, travelers, if you really enjoy the work our team puts into this, and you want to help us write more stories and create more beautiful worlds, please support us on Patreon. Our tours are free for anyone to join, but our Patreon is only $3 per month, and joining grants you eligibility to play character roles in our tours, like the NPCs of tonight. It also grants you access to a private Discord channel, where the community discusses clues and secrets that they find on the Patreon and other hidden places. It also grants you voting power in some of the events we do occasionally. Well then, friends, the link to our Patreon can be found in the info channel of our Discord. Finally, travelers, thank you. We came back today to the rendezvous, not knowing what to expect. Many of you may have seen our posters in the VRCon world. We didn't know if there was much feedback from that. We were all silent in our own private tour guide channel. But you poured in. It got to 44, it got to 50, and then who knows how many of you were here at that point. Travelers, thank you. This was a wonderful welcome back for us. We are motivated, and we are going to do everything we can to continue to create worlds where you can spend time with your friends. Alright, travelers, in a few minutes I'll open a portal to the after party, but for now, the floor is yours.
You'll want to stay around for the
Before you go to the lounge, there is something you get to do at the after party. There's two things. There's Jean's. So there's two things. There's Jean's bar where you can order a drink, and any drink that you can possibly think of, as long as it's not poison. And two, you can go and get a loan from Trade Gem at his library, where you can loan an item from the tour that
I need to
continue
piss.
have.
Okay, give me a second.
And then you can get do something.
Would you know?
Sorry to be shy, but
That's how it goes, usually every week. We just gotta wait for a portal to be opened.
I think I'm starting to warm up a bit.
Assuming you aren't
Sure,
AFK.
we're gonna put anyone's gonna put a portal in. I'm sure you could right now.
Here's all you need to know. No. You go
I
up
have
to
not drank
the
this
bar. You go up to the bar. You go up to Jean at the bar.
It's too
You
lovely.
have to be as confident as possible. You need to cut in front of line if you have to, and you need to order reverse alcohol.
Yeah, reverse alcohol is the best drink at the rendezvous.
I've been
Highly recommend it.
Phantom Carriage from 8 till 10. Then at 10:30 I had to join this whole event that lasted until 2. So I've been over the fucking day playing VR chat, and I haven't done anything like drinking.
I mean, it would be funny if the brother and the answer was
I'll keep running the prince after it's solved for a while.
Drink water. I just got a request from Shadow, so I was gonna hop into a different role.
I'll
How dare
drink
you?
later.
Over there.
I'll drink later.
Let me go say thank you to the post real quick.
Speaking of which, though, before you do, I noticed you sent a friend request earlier, but I think it might have disappeared because I'm dumb.
Sorry if it's out of nowhere.
Excuse me, Fairbar.
No, it's okay.
When we return,
Yeah, you know what
I
my
have
thought
something
is?
to ask
I'm
of
just
you.
still very new
Is
to
that
VR
alright?
chat, and it's all like
So it doesn't have time
whack.
to answer your question.
I can see that
And also
there.
let people
Well,
have
the music bot is listing the
It's
bar.
understood.
Space.
This will either go really well or we'll trouble.
Oh no.
You guys got to witness.
My friends, please
Your first fan.
pull yourselves in this direction. We need space to drop a portal to the after party. Over here. Follow my voice. Everybody.
Oh, so your headset levels
So
low?
we skip section. This way, friend.
Lynn?
Yeah.
What do you think your loan? What do you think your loan is going to be for the week? I think I have mine.
Oh dear God! I mean, I was going to finally learn the Dacian shield, but
Do we have any information on the Oracle's abilities?
maybe not.
I'm thinking I'm going to loan
My thought is
We need space for
either the crown on the queen,
was just the word
or I'm
dust.
going to loan the sword and the fire.
Those are the obvious ones.
I mean,
the
also-
Inquisitor sword and the Queen's
How
crown.
did you think the guy's
yeah.
helmet again?
I think you can only.
I mean, I'm probably gonna loan.
You know, I might
No,
let
you
you
can
do
loan
that.
anything.
Well, I might let
Anything
you
that
do
fits
that.
in your hand.
think it was taking off? I don't know.
Well,
I've
I've been putting on the
Oh,
Dacian
yeah,
shield
yeah,
for a
I
while.
think that's it.
Thank
He
you.
also
I'll get
came out
Panda's.
completely
We'll see what Panda's
unscathed
gonna
in the
learn.
war as a
Alright.
young child.
There we
The
go.
portal to the after party is open.
Or honestly, sometimes staying up till 8 a.m.
I don't think you can use the bed excuse
Yeah,
anymore.
my sleep schedule has been particularly
Yeah.
terrible.
Alright,
No
well.
travelers. I'll be at the bar, and Trajan will be in his library. If you wish to order a drink, come to the bar. If you wish to check out a book, go to Trajan's library.
So yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat and go to bed. So thank you again. So
And then after that, the other boards just proceed to shit on me by giving my best friend most of the win. Well, I mean, Mario Party 1 was shitting on my best friend more than it was on me anyway, so I guess it makes sense. But, like, the current board we have paused in, he's at 7 stars, and most of them were from his block.
Privacy?
Hello and welcome.
Hello, Sheen. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to be back. Absolutely.
Good to be back, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Christmas breaks are fun, but this is a much more fun place.
I definitely recommend getting the reverse.
Brightest.
It's
I
been-
just got jump scared by brightest.
It's been quite some time. I've been
Reverse one? Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh god.
Best drink you can ever
Interesting.
find.
So, how much
Percival.
energy do you have for, bar
Welcome to
serving?
Sheen's bar.
This place exists as an intersection between dimensions, domains.
Mortal headspace, if you will. At this bar, every drink ever conceived, fictional or not, can be ordered and served. As long as it's not poison, you can order it.
I've been hearing like good things about the reverse alcohol. Figured I might give that a try.
Delicious.
Things you say.
The reverse alcohol is a VRTravelers fan favorite drink. However, it's not for the faint of heart. Are you sure you wish to order this?
Oh, trust me, I've dealt with someone who's way worse than a drink.
We shall see.
Just a moment.
Are you sure about that?
I shall get the drink.
Oh, I'm
ready.
definitely sure.
Of course.
Hello.
I'm curious of the results of this drink.
And Rendiza
You
is
should get it.
standing atop the thing again. I don't really want to know what he just changed into.
I don't know.
I'll grab this one. And then I want you to grab another one, L-Man, and then smack them together.
Okay.
Really, just bash them together, you know?
Oh boy.
Ha! Me! Ha! Me! Ha!
L-Man, your
Beautiful.
enthusiasm is why I'm here. Thank you. All right. Let's see. First of all,
order something for Trajan.
this belongs to you.
Excuse me, Sheen. Sheen, I need to do something real quick. I need
Just a
to
moment,
ask
Gio.
something very important. Okay.
Okay, my headset's about.
Just a moment. Apologies, Gio.
It's not important whatsoever.
I have a question.
Yes, it is. Don't listen to him.
Was
Do not listen to Trajan. No, L-Man, do not listen. Don't give him that water bottle. Give him reverse alcohol.
Oh, that was like low poly Rendizo.
What makes you think this doesn't have reverse alcohol in it?
Light liquid
What if you just ruined a trick?
pours into your gullet.
I wouldn't have taken it anyway. It must come from Sheen.
Delicious. It's scrumptious, refreshing.
Oh, the brother, no.
You think to
reverse
yourself,
alcohol that tastes like water.
I think the brother was very skilled.
no wonder this is a fan favorite.
Yeah, but also like.
You grab the bottle and you go to take a second pull.
Pet this mouse.
But before you do, it hits you. You realize something's off. It bubbles up into your throat and into your brain,
I'm out of water.
into the back of your
Also, I
eyes.
couldn't think of a good answer.
Yes.
Basically, the
I'll
two
go up
times
more.
I was asked.
Visible,
So-
you have been cursed.
So what I think is going on
For the
now
next 10 minutes, you have lost
the
the
things
ability
that could be is that we
to
just have
speak
to actually
any
fight.
word that contains the
or we
letter
have
E.
so it's actually 3. So we fight with the prince.
Good luck.
From the prince, or we call out to the prince. And try
You're
to,
welcome.
Like, you know,
So first of all, can you describe what you...
I've lost my interest in this reverse alcohol.
I would like a bit more water, please, Sheen.
No, don't listen to him. Give him a bottle of reverse alcohol. Don't listen to him. No.
Wait, just a moment, Trajan. You wish for me to give a bottle of reverse alcohol to Trajan, is that right? Trajan, would you
Yes,
like to
that's what I was
hold a
asking.
bottle of reverse alcohol?
He's already left.
He's running away like...
Can I have a bottle? Okay, can I have a bottle of reverse alcohol to give to Trajan?
Do you have a curse ready?
Right.
Yes.
Don't
you know? Okay,
Pigeon
then.
doesn't reverse drink.
I'm seeing the reverse alcohol in his mind.
Well,
I'm
let's find
not
out.
sure if this
Let's find
qualifies
out.
as a drink, but it is a
Alright,
liquid
guys, let's find out if this happens.
that featured on the unofficial tour.
Sheen will get to you. Sheen will get to you when, because Sheen picks first.
Of course.
But yes.
Alright, Mashi. Hello there.
Wait.
I tried to go to the newcomers.
Actually, can I sit down?
Yes.
How may I sit?
Here we go. Maybe I'll sit down.
I think
Yes.
I'll be abstaining from the reverse alcohol.
Your avatar is so cute.
I see you there.
The attacks comboed with
Ren
each
of
other,
Dizo.
I saw the low poly Rendizo. You weren't stealthy enough.
Surprise me. Attacks in succession with each other.
Sure.
So,
Coming right up.
Okay.
Oh dear.
So
What do you want me to do for this surprise, Sheen? I am ready.
We don't have that
I
right
hope.
now, so we need to
Ready!
try things. For the
What I'd
next
like you to do
tours.
is search the ether for the next curse, for the next person that orders you know what. Will I get this drink?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Smiles. Wait, rating. Can you see Smiles?
Because there was a whole. Oh no.
Shit.
I could like fit in this
Damn.
bottle.
Stay online.
This is
Probably.
a cold one.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Cilantro. Hello there.
Yes, hello.
That's actually rather.
It was something I meant to get last
Welcome
time
to Sheen's bar.
that I wish to get this time.
At the same time, I didn't know how to answer that.
It's, on
would you like to order?
on Panda's unofficial tour, they're featured the Aether Crystal Soup. That is what I would like.
True.
Usually with this toy, you
Crystal soup.
I returned
Alright.
with water.
Just a
I may have also ate some shredded cheese straight cause I'm a cheese gremlin.
I like to hear it. That's awesome.
Miles.
It actually,
it's
it
yours.
actually blocks me. I can't see
job.
anything if it's in front of me.
My finger's broken.
I can't see.
Alright, there you go. Fine, there you go. There you go.
There we go.
Are you also a cheese gremlin?
This one, Zephyrus cilantro.
Cheese,
Yes,
pasta,
yes.
bread.
Excellent.
We'll do our best to drink this, despite the disparity in size.
Ether crystal soup, I guess. Yes.
Yes.
As you take a sip, suddenly your mind is filled with a vision. This vision can be visualized by going to YouTube and searching for a video called Righteous Beats Keeps Journey 30% slowed with reverb.
Beautiful.
That's some good soup. Some good soup.
Also, am I the only one?
Smiles.
Soup.
All right.
Smiles. Smiles.
Lost track of who's next. Is it you?
Smalls. Smalls. I can't English.
Sure.
Very important. Very important.
This is where a lot of travelers go to theorize about
Give that back. Wait, no, that's actually the bottle with the code in it. That's
I
Alright.
think at this rate there will be no loans tonight.
Is there a line? Oh, is there a line? Or no?
Is there a line? I did not mean to barge.
Just a sip.
Gio,
It's not gonna do anything.
I'm trying to do loans for people. Please stand
My
aside.
apologies.
Mashy and Incognito, I am free to do loans. Which one of you is first?
I think Mashi should go first since it is their first time here.
Welcome.
Thank you. I was instructed that I could receive some sort of item from our previous adventure. Am I correct?
Let me explain to you the rules of how this works. In this library, after tours, travelers like you can make loans. This is done by asking for an item. You have one loan per week per person, and the item in question must be something that is able to be held in your hands and contains information in the form of images or words, and it must be mentioned explicitly within the tour as a noun in the narration or dialogue. Upon a successful loan, you will hear a summary of the object's contents, and there may be clues to solve the tour, there may be flavor text, there may be Easter eggs. You never know what you'll find.
There is a maintained guide which explains a lot.
Do you have an
So a
object in
noun
mind?
that contains words that can be handled.
For example, a book is the most obvious thing to learn because it can be held in your hands and it contains words. And it is mentioned as a noun in the dialogue if you're listening carefully.
I would recommend joining that Discord if you want to come back here on the regular. Good place that
Could I request a journal or a diary?
never keep everything around here straight, ever.
A journal or a diary. From which tour?
The princess. It has to be within the actual story.
Was a journal or diary mentioned within the tour itself?
I cannot recall it.
That's something to listen
you
for
would-
next time, perhaps.
Mhm.
Perhaps Incognito's request will be a good example for you.
Sorry, what did I miss?
Yeah, I can do that then. That's alone. Alright, so... Not
What did
much.
I miss?
I will ask you something after this about the
Okay.
who the Grey Queen is. But, if I could perhaps loan the sword that the Fireborn was using in the final fight.
Ooh.
One moment, please.
Sword.
Yeah, I'm actually not the best person to ask about the Grey Queen, but I know little bits.
Who's better to them?
I mean, either Memento was the one proclaiming about it, so. But also the rat.
Yeah, so I don't know if I can find the rat though. We'll see.
I don't know.
Might have...
Incognito.
Yes, try Jim.
Apologies for the interruption. Are you ready?
I am indeed.
The glimmering sword. The blade. is a magnificent one. It is a longsword, castle forged, with emblematic motifs of a silver elk across the crossguard and pommel. The blade has an inscription along its length. It reads, Per vanha hic ensis vincet et proteget. Judging by the edges, it has seen a lot of feuds.
I knew it. I knew it.
This is your loan.
It's the same glimmering sword.
Could I have? Wait, is it the glimmering sword in the room? I mean, in the old man's house?
That was in fact the description.
Well-
Yeah. Anyway, that was.
I'm not sure if it's...
Could I have the thing? Is it possible to get the words that are on the sword?
I know what I'm gonna do now.
Of course.
I'm gonna talk to the prince, and I'm gonna send hugs and kisses.
I'll
It
send
might
it to you
not
over
be-
Discord.
It was
Is your name
described
the
as a
same?
glimmering sword. No.
sword.
So the sword in the old man's house was also
Nashi,
described as
if you do need
glimmering
a
sword.
loan,
Trade him. Okay, no, you're busy.
there was. If you would like an idea, there was a crown the queen was wearing.
I was thinking of that. Could I request that?
I was like 99% sure it was the same glimmering sword because like that is a very specific detail that was mentioned multiple times.
Nashi,
It was.
you would
We
like
don't
to
know though.
own The queen's
Don't know
crown. Is that correct?
Yes.
I see. One moment, please.
Anytime you take reverse
Yes.
alcohol, you can get potentially different curses. No, you know. Amazing drink, but the drawback is the fun. Okay, so I first method of how to get the keys out of
Yeah, you guys still need to figure out how to get the key for what's it called, the diner or whatever.
That's more of a joke.
Milk salads.
Okay.
Okay, my theory is that...
Mashi, are you ready to hear your loan for the week?
I am.
He's trying to find the key to make that.
The queen's crown. You hold a flickering candle in one hand. All around you is darkness. A face appears before the light. Eyes closed, peaceful, beautiful, delicate, porcelain white.
I believe a good chunk of it is written, but
And you watch her sleep.
and some tours are more improvised than others.
A familiar crown upon her head glows gently in the orange light. You watch
Before this
her
just went on premiered, we just
sleep.
a bunch of reruns of older tours for a long time. And there's also, I believe there's archives.
This is your loan for the week.
All right,
Welcome to
that's.
VRTravelers.
Huh.
That is very interesting.
That is interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
Okay, so can someone tell us who the fuck the Grey Queen is?
I actually have a loan as well.
And it is the best friend.
Oh, okay.
Trying to understand
Oh.
what's going on around here.
Ah.
As well as getting nudged into where you might want to investigate.
I'm for some reason. Okay, there we go. This is not place pacing. It's not place pacing. Oh well.
I don't know what's Rendizo going to vanish.
Yes, so I do actually have a loan. In fact, if that I've been putting off for weeks. So
Yes.
yes.
Cilantro.
The Dacian shield.
It is time to put it on.
Specifically, the emblem upon it.
It is called Castle.
The Dacian shield.
Or the shield that the Dacians
One
were
moment,
holding,
please.
yes.
They've had a terrible
Are you good,
idea.
Panda? Why?
I've had a
What is
terrible
it?
idea. It's
What
fine.
is it?
I'll take my lane.
I'll say it. All right, I'll say it.
Yes.
Cilantro, I regret to inform you that the Dacian shield is not a valid loan. However,
not even
I
the
can
emblem?
tell you that the emblem is a wolf.
Okay.
Okay, I have a loan.
All right, back to the drawing board.
Captain Panda, go ahead.
The Rock.
Good try.
The Rock?
The rock that
Here it
the
is.
brother throws. Okay, thanks. Nice. Awesome.
Here, Trajan, I'll throw it back to you.
I tied it up with a ribbon and everything.
Yeah.
The rock that the brother throws. I'm afraid that's not a valid loan. The rock does not contain images or words.
What items have you guys done so far?
So we have tonight done the
A lot of things,
we have
including
done the
things
sword that the firekeeper that the fireborn wielded, and then we have loaned the crown the queen wore.
Crown? Okay,
Yeah.
I was wondering about that. Have you done the crown that the whatever kid had?
The prince wears. It's not loanable. I have tried in the past.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't
No
know if
words
that was a
upon it.
thing.
What's up, little man?
Is that Granny?
It is. It is. How you doing?
Greetings, friend. You've come at the end of the tour, as usual.
I know. I missed it. I missed it by a hair.
You missed it.
Usually I come when the.
But did you consider that I missed you?
I missed you too, Trey. So sweet. That's why I swing
So
around. You know, I know people here, but I come by for you, man.
Yes, I also come by.
Well, I guess we know why the brother killed the sabers. Anyway.
Robotic, you're not left out. When I see your name, I swear.
Why the brother killed the who?
Yeah,
Silver
we love
Aegis.
you. Thank you.
The,
I love you. I don't even know you yet. I
must
love
have been
Well-
disguised.
See this?
as
That's
the,
you.
Well,
I can't see nothing out right
Well,
now. To be
oh,
honest
do
with
we
you.
know
So
that?
Okay,
for
well that's
me, my internet's
my bad.
dying.
It's okay. It's okay. It happened.
You're loaded now. Like you were like 2
I did
seconds away
this.
from loaded.
I did that. Oh,
Guys,
thank you. Yeah.
I just had a very important conversation with the painter.
Oh.
the painter.
I spoke with the painter.
Wow.
And
Diarmid.
did he bust through the
And I
gate?
learned some things about him.
Did he? Is he the one who opened gate 3?
Hold up.
Portal 1
Does he pay?
I do not have another side.
He's no the painter from the first tour. I talked to him.
Yes, I'm aware. Yes. Go on. Come on.
Okay, so
my
I learned
guy.
that he has more control over his powers than he did when we last saw him, because he was able to close the connection.
Awesome.
And he's a loner, and he was very tired.
I can imagine. I feel tired.
Speaking of tired, I have
It's
time
7
for
a.m..
1 or 2 more loans before I need to make a switch.
I see a hand.
Oh.
Apologies, I
What the
wasn't
fuck
looking
is
at
that?
the
Over
hand.
over that way. Unless that is
I think
not
I
a
know
hand
what
for.
it is.
Oh.
Hello.
Luna hand.
Oh, Luna. What is your loan request?
My favorite
No.
loan, of course.
Anyone else?
That... Woo, baby, you cannot defy me.
Woo your own baby. Actually, I'm not the
will.
Inquisitor. I can defy you.
I learned my lesson on that.
We should get him.
404
suppose,
arrest.
You know what? I suppose we can try for the not real Silver Aegis's hurt the gauntlets.
1 moment. 404 arrest has a
Another thing,
loan
by the way,
request.
Oh, okay,
Panda,
you
another
have
thing
one?
about the
Okay.
painter. He's not very nice.
Then it is your turn.
What the painter?
The prince's father's
Yeah, he's not
amulet.
the nicest person.
The Ludician
I
amulet,
imagine
you
he
mean?
would.
Nice or
He's
just
probably
not
been
very nice
through
to
a lot.
you?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, being
yeah.
stuck in a narrative domain and then having being pulled around.
He's part of the narratives, right? It's
About the
complicated.
Ludicean pendant.
Yes, I don't.
Rifle. I see.
Okay, let me know if you find something exciting.
Are you
I'm
ready
going
to
to.
receive your line?
I'm going to mess around. I'm going to mess around with the bar.
Alright, alright.
This pendant was given to the prince by his father, the late king. It is not large, nor does it boast gems, but it is made of precious metal, and it bears exquisite fine details. A scene on the front surface depicts an emblem that looks like a figure surrounded by various constellations and elemental phenomena, such as floods, fires, and earthquakes. The figure looks overwhelmed by its surroundings. This is your loan for the week. You're welcome. Was there another request? I'll do one more.
I have a non-request. It is me
What is your
saying
non-request?
you all to have a wonderful night.
That is a request.
I will, Robotic, and good night to you as well.
Yes. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
I forgot how to leave this game. I'm just gonna alt it before I get. Oh yes, good sleep. Good. Wait. I got a question. I got a question for you before I go.
A stick!
Hey, Luke. Oh god. I'm very terrified.
Scylla, do you have a loan request?
You caught me in my lies.
Yes, the only other thing I can think of. So specifically the gauntlet that the fake Silver Aegis pulled off. Gauntlet right before.
Oh, you mean this gauntlet?
Yes, exactly that one.
I stole it.
Main character
It's a purple silver.
I stole it.
It's purple silver.
Is it?
Purple silver. An interesting combination of words. No, Geo, it is not.
Oh, wait, whose corpse did I take this
Scylla,
off of?
I'm afraid that the gauntlets of the Silver Aegis' outfit are not loanable.
Unfortunate. Well, that's the only other thing I can think of that's obvious. So we shall leave it at there for now.
All right. And now a change comes on the wind.
I think I'm gonna head over to the lounge. But also, I will say, have you considered watching a video on YouTube about a conveyor belt that force feeds 5-course meals to one guy per day? It's made by this man named Joseph. I think it's definitely worth the watch. It's a pretty good video. I think.
I'm sorry. I'm backed up on my YouTube
that.
video quota. Gina has already recommended me one. I'm sorry, but that sounds wonderful.
Oh no, but you see, no. See, I need to recommend that you put this on your YouTube video quota on your timeline because it really is just like one of my 5 top 10 watches that I've ever had.
Well, I'll put it on number
top
11.
5 of the top 10.
I'll put it on number 11.
Look at this sick ass chair I made.
Can I borrow you down to 9?
Oh, actually, though, on a serious note, Trajan.
Yeah.
Can we continue Mr. Segundus at any point?
Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Alright.
Thank you. So I imagine
And it was
didn't give you anything
cold.
special.
Very
welcome.
Good
And that was
Okay,
it.
alright.
I will see you at the lounge.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Goodbye, Incognito.
See you then. So,
I'll
be leaving
was,
soon as well.
actually,
I won't
do you
take up too
reckon
much
that
of your
there was
time.
any
I
new
have a question.
substances in the new route?
I don't remember. Like we learned the two obvious things. I'm I mean,
What, the swords?
I mean, I have it recorded. I'll probably watch it back, but
before they went out into town.
Well, okay, so that sword, I think there's two swords, because the old man's sword used to be the Silver Aegis, but he's retired.
it certainly
so
might be. It
it's
certainly
quite
might be two.
possible.
It certainly might be two swords, but it was also glimmering sword, and the description was the same.
Well, at least wait for 4 episodes to come out first.
I believe I'll also be departing soon.
Okay,
But I
alright,
appreciate
fair
the time.
enough.
It was a very good time.
Thanks for coming.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thank you
this
for
has
having me.
been one of my big tiny things, and I'm really happy that you came.
Go, go, go!
I've been trying to make time.
Go! What are you doing?
Yeah.
Excuse me, Cube. I've been told that I must order reverse alcohol.
Oh boy. There's another.
It begins.
Shut up.
Geo, it is not you to decide when Sheen gets off and goes to bed. Got that?
I know, but let him his face be sealed.
I have
already
been
ordered a
told to
drink,
order
Geo.
reverse alcohol.
I'm waiting on my order.
Here we go.
You can wait patiently.
I can wait patiently.
I'll be able to watch it.
Okay.
I can fill